Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
What?
I'm not usually flappable. You know me.
Flappable?
No, not like wings. I mean like
Oh,
I'm usually cool as a cucumber. But we have a guest today. When I should say hi.
Oh, hey.
Hey, welcome
Hi.
to Gabbin with Grandma. I came in hot.
Hey, Goofy Robo Badger Makes.
Yeah.
Do you see some people in the chat you want to say hi to?
Sure. Georgina. Jalad. The best a man can get. Poochie. Oh yeah. I love them all. Okay.
Enron Executive is here.
Yes.
What's up?
So for those of you, hi. There may be people here who have never been here. So
New people?
Yeah, new people. Welcome to Grandma's Lounge. This is my lounge. It's purple. There's a phone. There's photos. There's cookies. You can't have one. Not yet. They're all shellacked together. I gotta make a new batch.
I haven't even had one.
Well, because they would kill you. The sugar in them is just like, it would be diabolical for your system.
Maybe I like that.
Yeah. Who here's new? Who's new in the zoo?
Wait. No,
Not
I'm
you.
not new. I'm not new.
I mean, I wonder, like, should we also, like, so, there's also Tom, who's here. Tom, are you here? Tom, I need your help.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry. That was you.
I mean, not
That
yuck,
was you.
but,
That wasn't.
It's just a little
That
alarming.
wasn't me.
It's like when you open your phone and it's on camera mode and you're just like, it's a little too much. Got all the under chin stuff.
Hi.
But yeah, so Tom is the owner of this channel. Oh my gosh, we're like sloppy mess.
Wait, what?
I wonder why.
Wait. Why are we sloppy? We're not sloppy.
Well, I feel frazzled because
Hi, Bicky girl. Yes, this is live. It's happening right now.
very, very live.
Very live.
So yeah, we're a show, one of Tom's shows, on Tom's channel, I should say, rather. This is my show. I sometimes come on his show, but this is mine. All mine.
Your thing. And oh my gosh, sure Gina gave out 5 gift subs and Donato Classic subscribed and McDougal, thank you.
Aw, Donato Classic. I love you. I remember you. So
Lots of love coming through. But
so yeah. So I'm anxious, and before we start, I gotta announce, I gotta admit something. Our guest, I think he's so dreamy. I mean, I think everybody's so dreamy, I guess, but like, it's KitBoga. Like, he's so cool.
Wait, KitBoga's on the show today?
Yes, KitBoga's on the show today.
Wait, what the heck?
I'm just like, I don't feel like I'm cool enough.
Oh, you are, Grandma, and it's a cool soup.
It's a cool soup. Don't you want a hot soup?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Cool soup, hot soup.
both dreamy. Thank you so much, A.O. Shah. Yeah, we're both dreamy for different reasons.
Yeah. Wow.
He's
Lots
a
of love
dreamboat
coming
and I'm a
through.
scheme boat. Or maybe it's the other way around.
When is KitBoga going to be on? That's a good question.
Like any moment.
Any moment?
As soon as we let him out of the cage. He's in a pen in the back.
Maybe we should explain for a second that people can, if they want to, leave a message, a voicemail.
Yeah, you don't have to talk live.
Yeah, so we're receiving voicemails. If you have a question for Grandma or Kit,
we have a few in the
free.
queue.
Yeah, we
already.
got a few.
So you gotta wait your turn. But yeah.
So, yeah, and you can use command call at any point in the chat to get the number. So. All right.
Yeah, it seems like people are chomping at the bit.
Okay, well.
Geez, make me feel like chopped liver.
Should we?
But I get it. I get the enthusiasm.
Should we prepare?
Yeah, prepare your hearts and souls.
Bring forth the guest.
Introducing the one and only
Boga.
KitBoga.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
wrong button.
That was
Hello?
great.
Hello?
Hello, Kit.
Let me out.
Are you?
Let me out of here.
Is the box comfortable? The black void that we
It was
put you in?
dark. It was dark. But I could hear voices, mostly your voices.
Yeah, we're pretty loud. Is it a good temperature in the void?
It's nice. It wasn't quite what I was expecting. I always figured like a grandmother's void that would be filled with. I was expecting candy.
I don't know. My void's a little different.
Our budgets have been cut recently.
I just realized I probably should have started off with grandmother's void, but here we are.
Hey, you know, I think that's on brand for our stream, but you know, it's okay. Well, thank you so much, Kit, for being on the show. And I just so I wanted to say you are you're like the patron saint of the elderly. Like I have a little medal of you in my car on my dashboard because you are the one that keeps me safe and my kin and my ilk.
Even me.
keeps your brittle bones from breaking. Sorry, that's rude. That was
Oh
really
my
rude of me.
gosh, so rude. I pump myself full of calcium all the time. I'm robust.
My bones have air in them.
Well, yeah, you have bird bones.
Were you part of the Grandma? Were you part of the drink Ovaltine days, or did you succumb to the marketing of Big Milk?
I think I did. It's
You know what
funny
I'm
that
talking
you
about?
mentioned that because when I was lying awake with insomnia the other night, I was actually thinking about the Ovaltine scene in A Christmas Story. Do you know that? Where
Ooh,
it's like
I should know it better.
he got that little orphan Annie decoder ring, and he's just like, oh, I can decipher the messages, and he was sitting by the radio and getting all the things, so excited, and the whole message was, drink more Ovaltine.
Drink more. That's basically my mom. I love you, Mom, if you're watching, but she's just. I grew up if you don't drink milk, you will probably die. And
Yeah.
now I have kids, and if I bring them
Can I talk? Oh my gosh.
Are we still here?
Are we still here? But Kid is frozen. Oh my gosh, man.
Well, no, he can re-enter.
He can re-enter.
Here, hold on. Let me
Okay.
message him.
Yikes.
hello.
And then we gotta hit this. Oh, and then go whoop.
There we
Oh
go.
my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Is it Big Milk?
It was Big Milk. That's what people. Yes.
Oh my gosh, Draw Goblin's here to protect us.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I should have warned you. It's like an excitable puppy. Did you know that was going to be there?
nope. I was a little nervous for a second.
Okay. So hey, Draw Goblin, back off for a second. Back off. Yield.
I will accept it.
No. I just feel like we need a moment to gather our senses. That was jarring. I was talking, my mouth wasn't moving, you were frozen, everything was weird. But you know what?
Well, we're back though.
And we're professionals.
Here. So yeah. My camera's all messed up. For Grandma, hold up for just a second. The program I used to do all this stuff crashed, but we luckily did not lose our connection, so we're still here. But
Nice.
sorry about that, folks. But back to what were we talking about?
Used to it. They're
We were
they're
talking about-
technologically savvy people.
Yeah. We were talking about Ovaltine, but we don't have to talk about that anymore. But I mean, I'm glad that you asked about what I like, because I want to know what you like. I want to know everything about you. And also, I just love the fact that you're here, like, raw dog in your face, no glasses. You're just...
Oh,
Oh, no, did you forget? Oh, shoot. You
I
weren't
just
supposed to
broke
see
my
that, folks. You weren't supposed to see those pearly blues.
there we go. For a split second, I almost, not that it's a wig, I almost brought Granny Edna on.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
feel like these aren't working.
It's okay. You don't
But-
have to wear them. I actually
I'm
think it's
taking
a
them off.
beautiful thing. It feels like beautiful and vulnerable and fresh that you're here. Like
Maybe
my
I won't
face
put
is...
them on then, Grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, you could even
Your
like...
eyes.
Yeah, you could even like take your shirt off if that makes you more comfortable, you know? No?
The void's cold. It's
Oh,
good.
okay.
I probably.
All right, well,
I'm cool.
I'll just crawl
For
into a
now.
hole and forget that I said all of that, you know?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is going good.
This is going
This
really
is going
good.
great.
I'm sorry I'm so hot for teacher, but you know, you're just like I was saying, you are the patron saint. You're our protector, the protector of the elderly. You care so much
That's
about
very
us.
kind.
Yeah. No, and I think like I just love that you. It's like this started as like a we'll do the thing, and then it became like yes.
Do you keep hearing
Yes.
the music?
Do I keep hearing the music?
Your music keeps coming on for like a
I don't
second.
know.
I'm not sure where
I
that's.
don't know.
Are you hearing things? I'm not hearing things.
Huh.
We're the sane ones over
I don't
here.
Yeah.
Well,
Tom, can I get a cookie shot? Can you pan to the cookies? Can you pan to the lounge?
enhance.
Can you hands? Yeah. Can you zoom?
Do you want to get in my carpet? Like what's that? Oh, actually, I didn't mean to say that. What the heck?
If I do call outs throughout the show, is that acceptable?
Yeah,
Or is
you can
that-
do
You
whatever
can do whatever
want.
you want. Just know that
pan
I
to
will.
wide?
Just know that I will be freaked out by every little like technical like blip that happens. I'll be like,
Yeah.
but
Well, this
So-
has been a long time in the making. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I like. So you were a sneaky deaky. You called into my very first show.
Really? I was gonna ask you. I couldn't remember if it was the first show or not, but I was
It
like, I'm
was.
pretty sure I left a voicemail for you,
You
and then
did.
I think it was I think I changed my voice, and then
Well, you were Edna.
yeah.
You were Edna, and I didn't. It's like I didn't believe it, and people were just like, "Was that kid?" And I doubted, but then
It was me.
it was you, and that makes me
was me.
feel so special. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad. That's great.
Yeah.
I wasn't there for it, sadly.
It's
but
okay.
I wanted to at least leave the voicemail.
Yeah.
I don't remember
well,
what I said.
you
I hope it was
were
funny.
Edna
Oh.
inquiring about the purchase of a can of beans.
Okay. That
Which-
makes no sense, but
Yeah, it doesn't.
Fair.
Because like I mean,
Fair.
an old can of beans. Have you had an old can of beans?
No, but I think at the time there was like a running joke for a while about Edna selling a can of beans. It's like sometimes when the scammers would call, I would be like, "Oh, are you the one calling about my can of beans or whatever?" just to make them mad. Like I posted it on Craigslist earlier. It's hot. It's hot. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Did you
I don't
know like that actually beans are what we would consider in this realm a good wet snack. Have you ever heard of what a wet snack is? It's not dirty.
Oh,
It's like one of the few things that isn't dirty on this stream.
Yeah, I can't say that I am familiar with a good wet snack.
So,
Grandma. Could
A
you
wet
enlighten me?
snack? I will tell you, kid. Oh my gosh. This is
Please.
my Christmas right here. Getting to tell you, KitBoga, the coolest of the cool, what a wet snack is. So, So a snack, as you know, a snack is. Well, Tom, do you have the thing? Do you have the thing on the thing to show? A snack is eaten between meals, eaten quickly, and eaten easily. And so that's what a snack is, folks, just as a reminder. And so a wet snack is a snack that is, it is a snack, and it is inherently wet. And by that I mean it's not like a dry thing that you dip into a wet thing. It is all wet. So like a spoonful of beans from a can, that's a wet snack. I mean, I'd say the truest, purest form of a wet snack, I'd say, is a pickle. Or an olive.
Wait, I feel like we need a Venn diagram of this.
Yeah, do you want to make it?
Probably.
Hey, Draw Goblin, do you want to help with a... Oh, no. Can Draw Goblin's drawings show up on black?
Well, he could go to a different channel.
Oh, he can. Okay. It's okay. We don't...
But
I can paint my wall a different color quick.
By the way, thank you for the sub dump from
oh my
Cheryl.
Gosh. We've got a few of those.
And so
and peaches.
So
okay, so we got a big.
What a good little goblin.
It's my Draw Goblin. Don't you have one?
I can't say that I do. I can't say that I have wet snacks nor draw goblins.
Well, it's because you don't have a Debu television, and they come with a Debu. It's a good TV. Okay, so Draw Goblin wants to know what. So what it like? Is it? Is it?
Currently,
he's drawing a nipple.
I was gonna say currently, I'm not sure if he's drawing what we asked.
He's known to draw things that aren't great.
I suppose. Okay, we had a typical snack. I feel like we need actually 4 circles, right? So we have.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's out of his wheelhouse. I think.
That's
a hungry caterpillar.
No, it would be 4. Okay, this is fine. This is great. I like that it's titled
Oh my gosh.
The hungry caterpillar eats wet snacks.
Yeah.
And then becomes a beautiful butterfly.
Yeah.
A couple days later. Yeah.
Which would be a dry snack if somebody ate that.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's a little confusing. I think people get a little disturbed by the idea, but it's actually very pure.
Eating butterflies.
No. Eating wet snacks. I just mean like, like a Go-Gurt, a spoonful of cottage cheese, what else? I mean, people are like, oh, chips and salsa. No, because the chip is dry, the salsa's wet.
Chip is dry.
Has to be inherently wet. What is cat cheese? Where's that cottage cheese? Oh,
cottage cheese.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the last wet snack that I had.
Yeah.
And every time I can't. I think the internet's ruined me. It just feels so dirty to say what's the last wet snack I had.
It's funny because like I guess that's dirty, and then it's like it's never really occurred to me because other things I'm fully steeped in innuendo. You know me.
Sure.
But that for some reason went under my radar.
I'm above it.
Maybe because looking like a snack.
Oh,
and I think
yeah.
that's what pops into my head.
The pups in your head?
Pop. I can't think of a wet snack. I must have had like ice cream. Is that wet enough?
That's actually controversial. I'm sorry.
Is it?
Because is it a dessert? Is it a snack, or is ice cream a snack?
I see.
That's tough.
I had blueberries, but those are like a mix because they're dry. And
yeah, I know. Fruit
wet.
is confusing. It's confusing, Kit. I didn't make this world. I just live in it.
I can't. We're gonna spend all the entire time.
I know.
Thinking
We
about
don't have to. Well, hey.
Snack.
Hey, tell me.
I can't think of one though.
I gotta know though. Like, let's get out of the realm of wet and into the realm of whatever. I wanted to know, what is your favorite snack? Like, and you don't have to name it to one. I gotta know.
I don't know. I have such a hard time with favorites because anytime someone asks favorite, I immediately think if I was trapped on a desert island and I could only eat just one snack for the rest of my life, that's the one.
You go to
and
extremes.
Like, I don't want to eat the one thing for the rest of my life. So
I just mean it's the thing that you're always like, ooh, that's good. That sounds good to me.
I really like mangoes.
Wow.
Is that that's not quite a wet snack.
No, it doesn't have to be wet. Though actually, I would say that a mango is a very wet fruit. There's no way to eat that dry. The outer casing.
If you remove my head, I'd look like a mango.
No one wants to remove.
Oh no, I mean I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying.
Just a
light suggestion.
Just a fact.
Just a visualization.
Well, so my feathers. I'm a mango colored kind of.
But also mangoes have a reddish hue.
Yeah, an unripe mango. I actually have no idea how to tell if a mango is ripe, other than it just like feels ripe.
Oh, Kit, have you ever had a mango? So I learned about this.
Okay.
So a way to eat a mango is if it's a ripe mango. So you get it. You have the mango in your hands. You're holding it with your mitts. Are you following me here?
I'm holding the mango. Yes.
Yes.
I am holding it.
And then you massage it. You massage it and smush it. And like, there's the big seed. There's the big seed inside, and so you just like work your way around it. And then that little tiny butthole at the top, like that little plug, you take the plug out and then you squirt it into your mouth like Go-Gurt or something. Like one of those kids' juice pouches. Did you know that that's a way to do that? Someone from the Dominican Republic told me that.
I don't believe you, but also it makes sense. It feels like it could work.
It's a good way to eat. It's a different way to eat a mango, but it's a valid way.
Have you tried it?
Yes, I have. I've done it like a few times. You gotta have the mango has to be really ripe.
So it's like a dry snack on the outside and a wet snack on the inside.
Yeah.
We already have a question from the chat from Llama Laura asked, how does this compare to other interviews you've had done recently, Kit?
I'm sorry.
Oh, like the NPR interview? This is fun. Honestly, some of the interviews, that one was great. But some of them get a little bit, they ask the exact same questions that have been asked 100 times. And my instinct is to be like, did you read any of the other articles? Did you read all of the other ones that people have done?
Those are different audiences,
I guess. NPR did not
guess.
ask me about wet or dry snacks.
No, I
bet not. Or any of my favorite things.
Really? Oh my gosh, I have so many.
It's like they don't even want to know me,
Question.
I want to know you, Kid.
Question.
I want to know you so well.
Who are you?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Oh, and also,
I don't watch Twitch.
You don't know who he is. This is Eddie. Edward.
Hi.
Yeah.
That's my pet.
Hey,
my bird.
I don't watch Twitch, so I don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
What's your deal? What do you do on Twitch?
I don't know anymore.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like a midlife crisis.
I'm stuck in this thing.
There might be one viewer who doesn't know who you are.
Oh my goodness. I still just think I'm a random guy. So especially if you don't know me and you're watching, I mostly call scammers or work on things that somehow aid in the endeavor of calling scammers. And often I have glasses on and I usually don't use this voice. So I'm normally pretending to be an old man or something like that. And I'm talking on the phone. And I just ramble.
And this is your job?
Ramble.
This is your job?
That's what my father said. Just like that.
Down, Eddie, down. Keep it cool. Don't mess this up for me.
These are my questions.
Yeah, that's my job. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's it like to pretend to be an old person? I have no idea what that's like at all.
Oh my god.
What?
Not even a little.
No, not at all. I'm genuine old. Right here.
I feel like sometimes I get so lost in the characters that I like forget that it's real life, if that makes sense.
No,
That
totally.
probably it's like, because the scammers they're like evil and threatening terrible things, and sometimes I'm just like laughing about it because I'm like, oh, they don't know, they don't know that I'm fake. But then I'm like, oh my god, they would be saying this to an actual person. They think that I'm an old man and they're threatening to murder my family.
Oh my
But,
gosh,
like,
I didn't realize that.
I'm not actually. Yeah, sometimes.
I thought you just meant like they're threatening like
Oh.
the authorities are gonna get you if you're in big trouble if you don't pay these things.
No,
'Cause I know
they're
that-
mad that he wasted their time and tricked them.
Oh, well, I didn't know if this was like during the scam or post scam.
So, do you find yourself disassociating sometimes while you're doing it? Like when you say getting lost, like, because, yeah.
I think so. Kind of. Like sometimes I just forget that. Like a good example would be sometimes I can watch the videos again, or I can watch like an edit if a different editor has worked on the videos, and it's like I'm watching it for the first time, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember some of the things that happen, or because so much is usually happening while I'm doing it that I don't think it's just ADHD. Someone called me out. That might be part of it. But no, it's like I am Edna and I'm doing 15 things at once.
Would you say you get
trying to
into
keep track of-
do you get into a
Go ahead.
flow state about it?
Lose yourself in the
maybe.
music, the mood hits you, then battle, bat. You know that track?
Yeah,
By
probably.
Eminem, Bim,
Stop.
Mem.
You know this. How does your bird?
Because I leave him alone in the lounge and he has access to TV. So
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Sometimes. What kind of snacks do you like?
Me?
No.
Oh, Eddie?
Eddie.
Me?
Actually, can he
What?
call you Eddie? He gets weird about people calling him Eddie. Like his name is Edward. But
Edward.
hey Eddie,
Ed-
can he call you Eddie?
Well, I like him.
Edward.
So, yeah. You can call me whatever you want. Edward.
Little
Eddie.
Ed.
Lil Ed.
Lil Ed. That's a first.
Little Ed.
Oh, I'm just Lil Ed.
Aw.
I'm just Lil Ed. Put me to bed.
Don't you just love his Milky Blink?
What?
I am
Milky Blink.
okay. I would be absolutely shocked if you two were not familiar with Homestar Runner. So I'm just assuming that you're familiar with Homestar
Yes.
Runner.
I am.
I
don't know about Eddie.
Do you remember?
Ho-
Yeah, sorry.
Home Sad Wonder? What?
Homestar. Put it on TV sometime. It's making me think of Widow Brother.
Little
Some-
Bravo.
Widow Brother with his 3 legs or whatever. Can throw a
this
football 1,000 yards or whatever.
this makes me wonder. What were your early internet inspirations? Like, did you find where'd you find the funny stuff in the early
Definitely
days?
Homestar.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to Chet on my stream a month or two ago about. I feel like Homestar Runner era internet represents the best of the internet for me.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wish we could go back, even if that means I didn't like stream anymore, even if I was a nobody. But if we could go back to the classic peak internet days.
To the pure flash animation days. Am I right, Tom? Am I right? You want to get back to those flash days?
Those pure Flash animation
Back when
days.
you could make
Flash.
no. Oh
no,
my
no,
gosh.
No.
Get
no.
your mind out of the gutter,
Yeah,
Kid
geez,
Boga.
kid, you're not supposed to say that on
Jeez.
this.
I thought that I would be laying it on thick, but you're the one. You're the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, like, yeah. This whole show runs on Flash, so
I think you told me that.
Flash is still alive and well in this household,
Yep.
in this basement.
Question.
What's up?
When was Flash last updated? Like
Oh, well,
10?
I mean the code base. Do you mean like the code end? of it, or like because Adobe Animate is the current program for creating Flash content. So it's still available. It's just changed names and stuff like that. But the code base of ActionScript hasn't changed since probably 2015 or 16.
Yeah, I was about to say I think I remember ActionScript 3.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so I use this old antiquated code base that, like, folks, don't download any Flash content from the internet. Never do that.
I was gonna say, isn't it like riddled with like backdoors and malware?
Yes,
and
it's a huge risk. But if you build stuff on your own, it's totally fine because it's just your stuff. So that's basically what we do here. So
I gotta say, it warms the cockles of my heart to see you two talking shop. I just kind of want you to kiss, like now kiss. There we go. I think
cockles of your heart.
What? That's not wrong.
What are cockles?
It's like the chambers,
I don't know, and I'm
bottoms.
concerned that they're warm.
Yeah, warms the cockles.
Wait, what did you say that cockles were? Chambers?
Chambers or bottoms? I think it's like, I don't know. It's an old. Somebody on the internet can look it up for me. I don't have my computer with me.
I don't know what the hell.
Bottom cockle.
Are.
My bottom left cockle is very warm right now.
It's an old saying.
So you can differentiate between your cockles. Okay.
Can't you?
Isn't the Mary Quite Contrary, doesn't that have cockles in it?
And cockle shells?
Cockle shells?
So.
Cocker shells, isn't that a bird? Cockatiel.
Wait, Kelly
Cockashell.
Kelly Voicer says it's a bivalve, like an oyster or a clam. So I think it means like, I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't have all the answers, folks.
I can't wait to
grandma.
I want to meet a cocky shell bird.
No.
Did Edward make you spit up your drink?
Is that your sweet tea? Is that your lovely little tea drink? What is it?
Unsweet. It's unsweet.
I want to know. Though I want
to the heart. It refers to the chambers, of which there are 4.
Thank you, Miss.
Atria and 2 ventricles.
Yes.
Thank you, Misty.
Thank you, Misty.
One of our mods did text-to-speech about.
Only mods can do that. Don't worry.
Oh, I was very concerned for a minute.
Yeah.
Now
We're getting hacked.
Now we know what it is.
We're hacked.
No, yeah.
The
so
chambers.
it's like an artful way of referring to the chambers.
Even that.
I'm still confused about what chambers are. What? Like I'm in a chamber.
I feel like this is. Like, everything can be construed. Everything can be construed as innuendo now.
I think that's just because you're in my realm. Because that's kind of like everything is steeped
in this void.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. But I did want to know about your tea. You said it was a nighttime tea. Tell me more about your tea.
Oh, it's just unsweet tea. Actually, that's not true. It's like a lemonade. I put lemonade in tea.
Judas. No. I mean, it's fine. It's fine for you to do that. It's just like, you said tea. I thought it was tea. But you're over here doing an Arnold Palmer.
Like sweet tea?
What the hell?
No. Sweet tea's terrible. I mean, really good. Do you like sweet tea?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I like this.
What are you drinking tonight?
Brown. Brown's going down easy. Just some scotch.
Okay.
Scotch in a straw.
What about Edward?
Oh, he has internal liquids. He doesn't need outer liquids.
By the way, I think I know what happened earlier.
What?
I did a little duty. Might have went on a wire.
Oh.
Might have shorted the whole system.
He's supposed to poop in a bag, but I guess he didn't.
Sometimes I
in a bag.
Sometimes I don't do the bag system.
Have you been trained?
Yes, he has.
Yes, he's trained me very well. So I've done so well that maybe we talked that I will be rewarded someday and get to go outside.
Oh.
Don't.
What are you gonna do when you get out there?
Don't
Many
encourage
things.
Him.
I might get a lawyer.
A bird lawyer.
Yes.
Hopefully they practice bird law.
Yes.
Yes. Double jinx.
Hey.
I don't
Aw. Does that mean we're married now?
I don't.
Oh, you're already married. Okay. Yeah. I get it. I get it. It's fine.
Grandma.
Okay. So Eddie's my pet.
Can you marry? Can you marry multiple times?
Married now?
Can you marry multiple times?
I have married multiple scammers before.
Wait, what?
So I hope so.
What? You've married them?
Yes. Sometimes they profess their love to me, and then we go through impromptu marriage ceremonies over the phone.
Wow, they'll do anything to make a sale or not sale or whatever. Make a buck.
Always be closing.
Yeah, How do you know so much? Movies, I guess?
Yes.
During the day?
Sometimes the TV's on and I just absorb it all, but that's it.
How do you know so much, Kit?
Internet?
I like the jolt in your body that happened when I asked you. That's just like, how do I know?
I like how you said
anything.
I like how you said internet, like how people talked about internet in the 90s. Like, are you on internet?
It's also.
Do you have internet?
It's also a throwback to Fairly Odd Parents. If you know that at all.
Oh,
no.
Timmy Turner.
I didn't watch that.
It was like, whenever he got in trouble, his parents would be like, I'm trying to remember the reference, but it was something like, "Where did you get that?" And he'd just be like, internet. But yeah. I kind of feel like I want to lounge.
You could? Are you in a chair?
That's fine.
Are you standing?
I'm standing. Maybe later I have an adjustable desk, so maybe later I'll adjust it.
Yeah.
I actually use my muscles to do it, so.
Wait. What? Are you going to talk about your muscles?
Or lack of. Someone said kid has muscles.
No. Just keep talking about your muscles. Keep talking about your body.
There's this AI model now that will like unclothe you, and I, for science, needed to test this, so I took a picture of me like standing, and then it unclothed me, but it made me look like a Greek god. But it was pretty accurate, except for the like how buff that I was. It was kind of funny.
So is that why you're wearing a light flesh-colored t-shirt? Because you wanted to like...
Yes.
You really want to be naked, but you don't want to be naked.
I want to make it easy for the AI. And dress me like one of your French AIs. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We got some subs rolling in.
We have subs. We also have phone calls.
And a scary story.
Oh my gosh.
So maybe you should answer a call.
Yeah, we're gonna answer a call. We'll see what we'll see what the juice is.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi.
So, we recently bought a house, which is great, but we don't move in until, let's say, mid-May.
Okay.
And I just had a question for you. So, because we moved, we may be expecting more guests than normal. And the thing is, if you have guests, you want to have snacks around, right? But since we're not going to be at the house every day, I was just kind of wondering what kind of snacks are good for house guests that might keep for several weeks. Anyway, thanks a lot. And hello, Mr. Kit. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hi.
I love it. You're like you're an afterthought in that one. It's all about the food. It's all about the food. Man. So like snacks that keep because you don't know when you're going to be around. I mean, like,
not wet snacks.
Yeah, not wet snacks. Do not have a wet snack in your house. I mean, like, how many? If it's like a couple weeks, I mean, you could always keep like you could keep a wedge of sharp, dry cheddar in the fridge and some crackers to have on hand. It won't go bad right away. Or,
smoked meats.
Smoked meats. Yes, kid. Oh my gosh. Salami. Dry salami. Don't scoff. You did it right.
I stole it from chat. Someone in chat gave me that. I'm
Oh
not
my
that smart.
gosh.
That's the real answer. See, internet. How do I
Internet.
learn things? Internet.
Yeah,
They
can of
tell me the
beans.
answer.
Just crack open a fresh can of beans every time somebody comes over. Beans on toast. Have you ever had beans on toast, Kit?
No, I haven't.
It's
I
an
can't say that I
English
have.
thing.
I'm sure a few people are upset.
Have you been to England?
Although we're kind of out of the time zone for... They're all sleeping. They don't know that I've...
We have some people that show up. Like, some people that don't sleep that are from the UK that tune into this show.
We'll find out later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Uh-oh. There's a certain kind of tea that I don't really like. I don't like beans on toast.
Wait, a certain kind of tea? Is it English tea that you don't like?
I don't know what you're talking about, but we're changing the topic.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
This
anything
is
canned
cool.
is probably a good long-term snack.
But probably not
I
as
can't think of a lot
good.
of... I apparently as a child I liked canned olives and canned mushrooms.
Those are wet snacks, baby. You are a wet snack connoisseur. You don't even know it.
I'm a wet snacker.
Yeah.
I guess they are. Yeah, they're... I mean, I don't think I eat those now. I mean, I don't think. I know I don't.
So tell me this. This is the true test. With the olives, would you put them on your fingers and then chew out the little faces so they could be the Beatles? If you didn't, you're
I
missing
don't think
out.
so. I must have been missing out. I will make a mental note of that one for next time that I'm snacking on olives.
Really fun. Nothing wrong with it. It's good, clean fun. I mean, they don't have to be the Beatles. They could just be mods in general. Not like moderators, but like, hello, I'm a mod.
A moth? Oh,
You know?
a moth? Or a moth?
No.
No? Okay.
You wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand.
Okay.
This
I'm
is a
sorry.
people thing with fingers.
You have more... Oh, there's a poll.
What is the poll?
Did you do the thing...
Did you do the thing Grandma said?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh
no,
my God,
what?
no, what is
Oh,
winning?
the olive
olives?
thing. Yeah.
Man,
Oh.
don't make me feel bad.
Oh my god, no what? What's wrong with you? That's worded very like, you're crazy. No, I'm sure I put an olive on my finger. Like I did step 1. I'm just not
Yeah.
sure.
Most people do step 1.
Oh man. Someone
Yeah.
in the chat said, "Poll, how much do you love olives and mayonnaise?" But I read it as, "How much do you make love with olives and mayonnaise?"
And you were like,
Yeah.
Yuck.
Sometimes my brain fails me when reading the chat.
I don't
that
do mayonnaise.
happens.
I don't like it at all.
No?
No.
I don't like, it's not like my go-to, but I would consume it. I don't think we normally have it on hand though.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man. Are you is your family picky about like snacks and foods and things?
The kids kind of are, but they're getting better. I kind of eat everything. At one point, I wouldn't eat tofu, but now I like it. So
Good. Hey, that
you'd be proud of me. My horizons are expanding.
you know, I didn't eat bell peppers for years and I recently got into them. I still won't mess with those green ones though. They can go to hell.
We don't like green peppers.
I don't like
just
them.
just green peppers in general. Like a
Green bell pepper. Green bell peppers are they're like the tank, like the nyeh. Like they're what people put on pizzas too, and they ruin the whole damn pizza.
I kind of group a lot of the bell peppers together. If I'm honest, I'm just sort of like they're peppers.
I feel like green
But
are
they do
different
have
though.
unique taste.
They're of the
Yeah.
cool family. The orange, yellow, red. They're all in the warm family. One of these things is not like the other, and it's the fucking green bell pepper.
It's the worst one.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Now it's
Frick.
safe.
Frick. That's fine. Yeah.
Flark, flink.
Trying to think of. I'm growing a bunch of peppers. Do you guys garden?
Ooh, yeah. Tom? That's a Tom thing.
Yeah. You say gardening? Oh, yeah. Me.
I like gardening. I like hated it as a kid, but now, because I was always like doing They were chores that my parents made me do, but now I love it. But I have a lot of peppers. I probably some green ones, but I won't eat those.
Well, you can eat them if you want to. I won't disown you.
It's
okay.
it's okay. You can eat them.
You can eat them, kid. You can eat them, kid. It's okay.
I just won't talk about it.
Yeah. Gardening changes when it's your garden and not just your dad and mom's garden. I think, you know, like if it's your responsibility, you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I can make it nice. How nice.
I also secretly think this is like it's probably because of your lounging. Now I'm thinking, tell me how that makes you feel. I think secretly it's also because I have this like I gotta always be doing something. If I'm not doing something, then I'm not being productive. So that I can go work out in the garden and I'm doing something productive.
What do you like to do best in the garden?
I don't know. All of the things.
Do you ever work
Honestly,
out?
sometimes
Do you ever work out in the garden? Like
that?
like with
Yeah,
weights,
sometimes.
like lifting weights.
I honestly
Like
don't
that,
need to. My muscles
you know?
are so big that I just
Couldn't you
they're kind of
tell?
just like
Couldn't you tell by his flesh shirt? You could see everything. You could see everything. God, it's beautiful.
I work in the garden to stay buff. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Honestly, this is gonna sound weird. I think I like the planning and the science behind it. To like, like I have a spreadsheet.
Oh
Of
yeah,
how
you
much...
do.
I do. I have spreadsheets
Yeah.
of plans for the garden. I have spreadsheets of last year's like harvests, and I'm gonna try to beat the record this year. Like it's like a game to me. It's like a science.
So what are you growing besides peppers?
Right now just like peas and
Oh, do you have a pea vine, like a pea thing?
a bunch of them. Yeah. A whole bunch of peas.
Well, no, but like an arch, like a thing for it to grow and
like a trellis.
Yes, a trellis. Do you own a
Yes.
trellis?
I made it with my hands.
Ooh,
That could be the other
ladies.
reason. Is because like I'm literally there's no window in here. I'm basically in a garage, and it's like I spend all day in front of a computer, and I like what I do, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's nice to just like get outside and not be staring at a screen. I suppose.
Yeah,
even though
you
I
got to
really
get
like...
your hands dirty.
Yeah. With
Touch worms.
no. Every time you say something, I'm like, I don't think this is innuendo. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I mean, I truly mean, like, no, getting your hands dirty in the
Yes.
dirt, touching worms,
Yeah.
real worms, not
Mm-hmm.
euphemism worms.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I think that's great. I think it's good to like get Tom zooming in on the phone. I guess we gotta
Panda the phone.
Panda phone.
Zoom in.
I think all right.
Well, I guess we won't get to the calls if we don't.
No.
So
Okay,
if you don't address
shut up. Yeah.
Hi, Grandma. So I have a question for Kit. Hi, Kit. So we know you have some controversial opinions about food, whether it's warm ketchup, pasta, pineapple on pizza, or even crunching on raw onions. So I was curious if you have any other hot takes, no pun intended, about spicy food. So my question is, would you rather only be able to eat spicy food for the rest of your life, or only be able to eat incredibly bland food for the rest of your life? And explain why.
Whoa. That's a tough one.
I told you we were a food-based community.
It's good. Food is good. I really don't like bland. When you use the word bland, that sold it for me. Initially, I was like spicy. Like if you mean like hot. At first, I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll go with not hot. Like, but then when you said bland, I'm like, nah, I don't like bland. Which is tough with kids. My kids are pretty like, don't mix They don't want to mix the things.
Yeah.
And they don't want the spices or flavor.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually we like construct the food that we're cooking it separately for them, and then try to mix it all together later.
Yeah.
I probably would go with spicy. What about you, Grandma?
Kid, don't judge me. But every day for lunch, if I could, I actually make something, and I call it a blandwich. I'm like, what do I want for lunch? I want a blandwich, which is just like white bread and like some cheddar cheese, a little bit of butter on the bread, and some
right.
and some like chicken and lettuce. No mustard, no salt, no pepper, just those things.
Chicken and I mean, I thought you were gonna stop with the cheese and bread.
No,
and I was like, that's definitely
bland.
Adds a little bit more.
Yeah, it's just like to get the nutrients into my body.
Yeah, reminds me of in my college years, we had no money, and we would just around Thanksgiving time when the turkeys would go on sale, we would buy a bunch of them and put them in this big freezer we had, and just like live off of the turkeys for months and months and months.
Are you talking like?
And it was like
college students, like you and other students.
Yeah. Sorry, I had roommates. A bunch of us had like.
This sounds like a life hack.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good.
I mean, it worked, but it was like, what do you want for breakfast? Turkey? What do you want for dinner? Turkey? It was just that's what we had for like. And the reason when you said it literally taught me, I mean, I appreciate food. I like food a lot, but at the time, I kind of realized food can just be nutrients. Like you don't have to. You can just consume it. Well, to get the nutrients.
I will say, like, so lunch, I'm that way, but dinner, like, I'm all about dinner, I guess. Like, so, and I think I would go spicy because I think you can adapt, and like, so it's like, okay, am I like having Thai curry every day? Which is like, yes, please. If I can have spicy mixed with like, the rice as well, it's like, it's not just the straight up hot. You got to have the receptacles to eat the stuff. So yeah. Mexican.
If it's between bland and whatever the opposite of bland is, I would definitely choose the opposite of bland.
Yeah.
No offense to the bland witch.
I mean,
although I did eat peanut butter and jelly for my entire school career, not college, but like every single day.
Kid, have you had peanut butter and jelly as an adult?
Yes.
Did it wreck your insides? Yes. With the sugar and the green. Like, last time I had a peanut butter and jelly, I was like, oh my gosh, childhood, this is going to be great. And then it was like, oh, what did I do?
I don't know if it's I've noticed that sugar is definitely more sweet now.
Yes.
I don't know if it's wrecking my insides yet, Grandma. I'm not quite that old yet.
Do you have a sweet tooth?
I do like sweets. It's bad, but it's hard. Sometimes like I like can't eat them because it's so sweet. I'm like, how could I eat this before?
Are you like a sour sweet guy or like a chocolate sweet? Like what's your poison?
Cheesecake.
Oh my gosh. Like just like the plain kind or like a flavored kind? Any kind. What is it about it?
I don't know. I also like there's like these Nerds gummy clusters.
What? What did you just say to me?
They're Nerds wrapped in a gummy. It's people in chat are saying it. It's like the only candy that I could.
It's like nerd. Isn't that nerd rope?
Nerd like rope.
Nerd rope
in little segments.
Oh, yes. Weird.
But those are.
And you like that in cheesecake?
I've never mixed the two.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Yeah, and cannolis.
Do you cook? Like, do you bake?
Yeah, I like to cook.
Do you like make...
I don't really bake.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should do this. You should make... I made a cheesecake for the first time like 2 years ago, and it was a challenge. It's a challenge.
Those little pans?
Yeah. You have to do the water bath so it doesn't crack.
Mhm.
But you should
Yes.
do that. And you should do a nerd gummy candy, what have you. You should do that.
I think what happens if I bake dessert so my mother-in-law is quite healthy and like doesn't really eat very much sugar at all.
Boo.
And boo. And I know. And I'm like trying to be healthier and eat more natural and stuff. That's a weird word. But anyway, I think what happens with baking is it's like put in 16 bags of sugar. And like the act of pouring in all of the sugar and stuff makes me like, oh, I'm gonna eat this later. But if I don't make it and someone just puts it in front of me, I don't really have a gauge of how many bags of sugar they used, so I can be like, this is probably fine.
You know? What I found, Kit, is actually if you like when I'm baking at home and I make a recipe, I usually I reduce the sugar. Like I usually do like half or 3/4 because like ain't nobody got time for that. That's too much. Like you don't need that much. You really don't. And I wouldn't say I'd notice a difference as far as like it all tastes good to me. Tastes good going down to Clown Town. It's all good.
I hear the music. As soon as it started playing, I almost went, ooh, yeah. It had this like,
oh yeah.
Well, while we were waiting,
this, like,
I was hearing the music like as if for the first time, and there's a real like, like that drum is like so soft. It's like open up a fresh can of Coke.
A little reverb or something on that.
I turned it on because I keep hearing the first bit of it go off. Are you guys hearing that?
No, I think that's just you.
But I don't know how I could just be hearing that.
You can keep it on. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because I turned it on to maybe like I think my Stream Deck is malfunctioning or something because I left the song on for like an hour, and I wonder if it screwed something up.
Well, we definitely don't hear it.
Okay, but it would just turn on when it was quiet. It would just sorry. Okay, enough of that.
I know. I'm sorry. Tom is such
Everybody stop. Everybody stop what they're doing.
Oops. Oh, I screwed that up. Right.
You could try to.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. My goodness. Okay, back to y'all. Sorry.
Now I'm dancing.
Yeah,
Tom,
you
thanks for keeping it rolling. Thanks for doing
Oh yeah.
I can only imagine how complicated all of it is, to be honest. I have a vague idea of how complicated what I do is.
Yeah.
But then when you're animating and moving, puppeting, I forgot the term that you use. Forgive me.
I forget what term I use.
What's the technical term?
Animated puppetry? I don't know. It's manual.
What's the act of manually controlling the animated puppets?
Using my fingers to do a lot of stuff in the moment. Just yeah.
But we can't say fingering on the internet. So what?
Well, I think you just did.
Well, you just did. So
no, because I made it linger. I lingered, so it doesn't matter.
You are making this way worse on yourself. Oh, I love that I pulled you into my little filth den. Oh, you were so pure before, and now you're not. You're totally
You're
ruined.
in the filth den.
Totally ruined. Kids, no one's going to sponsor him anymore because he's a pervert.
Canceled.
No, not brand safe anymmer.
The worst was when I first started, I really was like, I had no idea. So people would say like, oh, tell them your name is like Seymour Butts or like different things. And like, I just didn't really make the connection.
Aww.
So they'd be like, what's your name? And I'd be like, Seymour Butts or something. And then I would get, or Bend Over or different things like that. Sorry.
You're so pure.
I'm trying to make
You're trying to make a butt.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I glanced away for a second and then I looked back and I'm like, holy whatsy.
Tom put his butt on the camera and ruined the stream. Got banned from Twitch. And,
yeah.
Well, thank you, Kit, for saying that. And I wanted to thank you because you've been supporting us for quite some time and very handsomely. You're a tier 3 supporter. Thank you so much. And
absolutely.
It's in the raids that you've brought
you put us on the map back in the day.
Yeah, you brought a lot of people our way, and we really appreciate you.
Oh.
I think Tom's partner because of you.
I don't know if it's because of.
Well, you helped.
I feel like there's like an element of, what's that saying? I gotta look it up because I was gonna say it's. There's a saying about like luck is when. I'm gonna look it up. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. I don't know who said that. Seneca the Younger, apparently, says Wikipedia. But I feel like sometimes, it's not like I did anything that was like, oh, well, now you know how to do all of these things, or you're obviously incredibly talented and you guys do really cool stuff. I just maybe threw a couple extra people your way to see it.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Just a little smidgen.
No,
it's cool though.
Yeah, and I mean, I was on your show. I can't believe it's been has it been 3 years?
Probably.
It's scary to think about that. I remember it was Earth Day. I mean, I just remember it happened to be Earth Day. It wasn't really a theme for the show, but we hung out for 3 hours. That was fun.
Some people say that was their favorite, one of their favorite experiences too. There was a lot of fun moments. I was just talking to my friend who helps kind of run all the different business stuff we do now, and he was like, you probably should just bring back, you should have guests again. We should make an actual KitBoga show, because I call it the KitBoga show on YouTube and stuff, but I don't have a show. It's just me calling scammers.
Well,
and we were just today talking about we should make the show and have guests on, so maybe you guys can come back. Maybe we could everyone, Grandma,
me,
Edward,
Edwin,
you want me? Edward, Eddie.
Yeah, you can call him whatever you want.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yes.
Let's go.
I'd love to be on somebody else's show. I don't know if that would be cool or not, but
yeah, Grandma, you got
sex appeal.
A real sex appeal.
Yeah. I don't wear this
the thumbnails for those.
I don't wear this plunging neckline for nothing,
I appreciate you're an inspiration, Kit, and just seeing you do your thing and building an audience, and you're a when I got on Twitch, I was just kind of wow, there's I learned a couple people doing really creative things, different things. And it's kind of hard to start things that are different, because sometimes people aren't looking for them, and you're kind of just trying things out. And we're still kind of we're doing something really different. I don't know if we're ever going to grow more. But I mean, we're growing. Yeah. But kind of.
It's weird. I feel like sometimes I don't understand the internet too, because a joke I have with my wife is we'll work pretty hard at building something to trick the scammers, and then actually calling the scammers, and then editing the video, right? It's whatever, let's call it months of work.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to come across I'm not grateful or thankful for it, but say if we get 1 million views, that's incredible, that's awesome. And then there's someone who filmed their turtle eating a piece of lettuce. It's 50 million views.
Yeah.
And you're but they just filmed a turtle eating a piece of lettuce. What? Or some of the React content where someone's just giggling at someone else's thing. I don't know if you've ever seen someone some shade to XQC. Sorry, I'm not trying to get you.
It's okay.
He'll watch a video of, say, the turtle eating lettuce that got 30 million views, and then he'll laugh at it and not understand what's happening, and that'll get 50 million views. And you're why? Why did more people watch? Anyway, I'm ranting now.
Well, no,
I like that Strumpling in the chat said buys a turtle. It's hey everybody, you want that sweet content?
She's always worst case, just go buy a baby turtle.
I like turtles.
Apparently everybody does.
No, that reminds me of I don't know if you'd ever have read Understanding Comics. It's like a famous book about comics, like theory. It's an art school like regular reading or a recommended reading kind of thing.
That's the Scott McCloud thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But one thing that he covers in that, which I think is applicable to this, is that the more detail you have in a comic, the more alienating it is, and the more simple you have a comic, the more it leaves room for the viewer to insert themselves into the character or into the moment.
Interesting.
So if you do something really creative, but it's portrayed in like a very specific way, it might like hit a lot of people a certain way, but it doesn't leave room the way that like a turtle, a freaking
or a bird,
turtle or an animal, where you're like everyone instantly sees that and they go purity, non-manipulated, beautiful. Like
it's straightforward
nature,
too.
like it's just like you can't even question it. But if you see a guy with a beard
with
in a basement doing his puppets,
come on, kids, watch my show.
Like me. Some people are like, holy shit, I love this. This is so funny and weird, and I love this guy. And some people are like, ew, this is weird, and I don't understand what's happening, and I don't like it. I don't like the feeling that it gives me. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm not big enough for the world. No.
I just want to say real quick, Sin Blank, you can also message a mod, and they can post it for you. Because somebody wanted a link to Tom on
the episode.
Show,
and
somebody found it.
Well, is it the entire episode or is it just an edit?
I don't
Probably
know.
just an edit. Maybe.
I don't
know.
You can message a mod, or you can message Skid Kits.
Is like the queen of clips, queen of KitBoga clips. She has so many documented moments. But yeah, it's crazy. I think there's it's like it goes both ways. There's something for everyone. Sometimes I'm blown away by what some people enjoy or whatever. I'm like, how is anybody, consuming? But I guess that's the beauty of it. And you never know.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just luck. Sometimes it's just a weird zeitgeist thing where a lot of people are into one thing at this one moment and whatever. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take I'm the one who's gonna move it along, and I'm gonna press the next question.
Okay.
Because I actually think it might be relevant.
Okay.
We didn't pre-screen these at all.
Hi, Grandma. I have a question for Kit. So sometimes on your streams, Kit, you do multiple voices. You have like 2 or sometimes 3 or 4 of your characters on the same call with a scammer. And I'm wondering, how do you keep all of those conversations straight? The characters often have like different motivations and different like opinions, and one of them's talking about a bake sale and the other one's, you get my point. How does one mind keep like 4 people in it at once? Like, are you just naturally able to do that? Did you practice it? Like, what's the deal with that?
I don't know.
A lot.
Well, so I heard that one. I heard that question earlier, and I actually wanted you both to talk about this because you and Tom both do this. It's crazy. Like I often,
true.
I mean, I watch Tom more than you, Kit. I'm sorry, I love you so much, but I do watch him more because he's my grandson and I love him.
Fair.
But
Fair.
I'm often marveling at how he can just like jump from one to the other too. So, but you both do that. You both do that. So now you should kiss and talk about it.
Again?
No.
Lots of kissing.
Brantimus posted a clip, I think, from when we were on your show.
Awesome.
I think. Yeah, that's there if people want to set it aside for the future.
I'm trying to think of an. Maybe you asked me before, like, do I get into the flow state? I would say some days it's definitely easier for me than others. And the honest answer are the days where I have no care in the world and I'm just having fun are probably when it's the easiest. Because some days, like, as it's grown, kind of talking about what we were just talking about, there's certain, like, oh, I got to get a certain number of videos out and a certain number of views to make people happy. And now I have a lot of different people working on the team, and some of them could be watching, and I love working with all of them. But there is a little bit of pressure, like, well, I don't want to have to fire them, you know, like I don't want to not have keep the machine going, let's say. So there's like pressure. But yeah, if I were like to cancel streams next week, but then also stream, which is a weird thing to say, and have no care in the world and like just whatever happens, I think it's way easier. And then the rest is probably, I don't know what you would say, Tom, but some of it's just like in the moment, I am Edna and Edna is talking to her neighbor. And it's just happening. I don't know.
Yeah. I think there's a level of mystery involved in performance because you can't totally control it. Like you can train and there are good days and bad days, right? Like you could think you're about to do the best thing and then it not go well. Or so I don't know. Like I found that there are times where I get completely lost and in a flow state, like Grandma was saying, and where I'm kind of there's not really like a challenge of like, oh, how could I make this better? It's more of like when it's like driving a car down a road and being like, I wonder what's over here. Like it's not really like I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's just every once in a while there's a turn and I'm like, what's over here? What's under there? What's behind that? And I feel like everything is given to me. It's like it's not really like, you know, oh, I gotta think of a good idea right now, you know?
Yeah, you're both very weird improv babies. Like you're not like the normal like, oh, let's just like do some improv. Like you
well,
I mean yes, improv is a part of it, but like you're improving with yourself, which is a very different kind of thing that really only you guys. I don't see a lot of people do that.
Grandma, you brought up something I would want to ask you, Kit. Have you ever taken improv classes?
No, but I watched a lot of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did.
So I would, if you ever do take improv, let me know how it goes, because I actually had a really hard time with it, not because I didn't have any lack of ideas, but I had trouble listening to people when, because I would do this thing where I'm so visual. If I look at what they're doing, I can't think, and then I would look at the floor to kind of get ready for my part. And I remember the teacher being like, hey, buddy, I saw you disassociating there, looking at the floor.
So you're not looking at
the floor. And I was like, yeah, in my mind, I'm like, that's how I survive. And, but I mean, there's this theater sports thing where it's like, no, you need to like look. You need to be connected. You need to like be, you know, with the people that you're working with. And I found that almost impossible for me. And I don't know if it's because of my brain, it's the way it is, or whether it's a actual thing I could strengthen if I just did it more. But I find that I kind of end up disassociating because it's how I keep moving with my like monologues, I guess you could say, where I don't have to listen.
Yeah. I wonder if it could be a struggle too, if we're so used to doing the yes and with ourselves. Like, well, what happens when there's someone else?
Yeah, you hand the keys to someone else. You're like, oh no, don't disappoint me.
I've thought about before, like I've kind of wanted to join one, just like maybe I'd learn some stuff or meet some people, but I also I think. Kind of going back to what you were saying, Grandma, there's some like classic improv, what would you call them, like tropes or like things that you do, and I don't think Tom and I are doing those things.
No,
and I'm not making fun of them or whatever, but have you seen Middleditch and Schwartz?
Oh yeah,
we saw it live once. Yeah, some years ago. That was Grandma we can go up to
Went
Vancouver.
To Vancouver.
It was in 2018 maybe or 19.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But yeah.
I feel like that is some of the best, like one of the, I don't know what I called it, like purest forms of comedy and entertainment and improv and like the long form improv. I'm sure some people don't like appreciate it, but there's so much magic. There's so much art to that for sure.
Carolyn Cat Eyes in the comments said, never any conflicting ideas with yourself, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's confrontation, right? Like, so Kit, how do you feel about confrontation? Does confrontation bother you on like a human level?
In real life?
In real life.
Probably. I kind of like everyone to be happy. Like I would have a hard time if I did something, or if I like made you guys sad, or if this ended on a bad note, I would definitely tonight be like, oh my god. I'd be like, yeah, I try. And so sometimes it's hard streaming on Twitch because I can't make everybody happy, right? Like someone's always upset with no matter what I do, but I'm like, oh my god. And I see that one comment and I'm like, so no, I don't really like conflict.
It's funny because you're also like, you're ruining those scammers' days, so that's kind of conflict. But I guess because they're the bad guy in the situation,
I guess I want them to conflict.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because I also really struggle with improving life, if that makes sense. Like I'm pretty calculated. I like to know what I'm doing. I have my routines. I actually really struggle if I don't have a routine. So I sometimes wonder if like the improv stuff is like an escape, or it's like this is what I wish I could do with life, is just wing it all day long. Yeah, well, Raiders.
But we got a raid from C-Nut Bush. We raided him yesterday. So welcome, Raiders. We got KitBoga right here.
KitBoga. And this is my show.
Yeah, this is Grandma.
Wow.
Grandma.
Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
What was that last thing you said? I was gonna say something, and then Edward interrupted me.
Oh, you were talking about confrontation. I was wondering where you were going with that.
Oh, well, so freezing can happen when there's when fear is introduced to the brain for some people, and I find that confrontation and doing live improv with other people that I don't know very well, I am scared, so scared of letting them down. Like, I'm okay if you leave me on my own and you go, hey, Tom, entertain the people for 5 minutes. I'd be like, yes, I will. I can do that.
You got it.
But if they say, hey, Tom, work with this person, I'd be like, but what if we don't
what if
gel?
I don't like him?
What if I don't like their choices? What if, and then fear, well, what's that? Fear's the mind killer. What's that?
Isn't that from Dune?
Is that Dune?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen or read Dune. I have the books and I probably should read them.
Fear's the mind killer. Yeah, I mean, when you have no fear, your brain flows in a way because you're curious. You're fueled by curiosity, not by requirement. And so I think this
is deep. I like this.
Yeah, I love this too. I mean, Grandma, you're a facilitator of deep conversations.
Before the stream, we met up briefly, and Kit's just like, "Are we gonna like get philosophical or deep?" I'm like, "No, we'll just keep it light. We'll talk about wet snacks and
let's just get crazy.
You know what your favorite pet is or whatever."
This is my natural habitat, though. Like the conversation we're having now is I like. If we were just hanging out, this is.
All I ask is that you just keep kissing each other every once in a while. That's how I get my jollies here.
Just to keep it going.
Yeah, you know.
To get your what?
My jollies.
To keep your jollies
going.
What was the second part? Oh, going.
Yeah, to keep my jollies going.
What did rolling?
No, well, I don't know.
I feel bad that we can't thank everybody. Oh, that's another question. How did you transition from like acknowledging every action that the audience, viewers do, to like, you know, just having alerts that do it for you? And Because eventually
sometimes I don't even have the alerts.
You get overwhelmed, right? Like, because you can't acknowledge everything.
Well, I mean,
you have to focus and do your thing, right? I would also think that
so much of what he does, like, you can't just like stop this.
Right.
The call.
You're on a call with someone, and
hold on 1 second. Hey, Big Fairy Nuts. Like, thank you for the sub.
Big Fairy Nuts.
Yeah.
Is that a real name, or did you just make that up?
I just made it up.
Oh my gosh,
Hey, Big Fairy Nuts.
The
one
that
I
gets
always
a
go
clap
to is,
for me.
I have a longtime subscriber named Alexa Play Limp Bizkit, which is one that I still will try to shout out because then someone's Alexa might have played Limp Bizkit. I don't know. Those are things that because I used to like start the stream. Part of it is routines. I get very routine, so I used to every single stream. I would start it. I would try to shout out everyone, literally everyone who talked in the beginning of the stream, and then it got to the point where I'm like, well, if I'm gonna do that, now it takes 30 minutes or whatever. Like it would just take so long. And then I would shout out every people who subscribed. And in the beginning, there's some people who still have this. I used to draw. I had a certificate that said like Microsoft certified or Bogasoft certified technician, like the Microsoft certificate.
Yeah.
And I would sign every one of them when someone subscribed. I'd sign it, kind of like you. Like I would get on, I would switch scenes, and but now it's like, wait a second, I have to do this for 2 hours. Like I can't. Like at the end of the stream, I would have to sit there for like literally.
You're
no one wants to watch that.
You're an animator all of a sudden, where you have to draw every frame forever. Yeah.
And so it was like, okay, this isn't gonna work because now. So there's, I don't know, it's like a balance. Mm-hmm. And then when I was in the middle of calls with scammers, and I would get crazy, and I'm doing multiple characters, and I'm talking with this voice and then this one, and you're like, I can't. So I guess there wasn't like one day where I just decided.
Just one day your brain broke.
I guess.
You're like, can't do this.
Wow. There's some very creative gift subs happening in the chat right now. Fairy Nuts and Big Hairy Nuts have been gifted subs by our mods. Our moderators are
wonderful mods.
Going to town with the jokes that be. And also, Grandma, you have more calls.
I know. I guess we should do another.
Maybe we could bang some out because we got a couple.
Let's bang them.
We got a couple more.
Let's bang them all.
Yeah, bang.
I would like to bang.
Sure you would, baby.
Keep it going, kid.
Good job, baby. Getting kind of weird with us. Getting freaky deaky.
And thank you for the raids and subs. Anyone we haven't thanked, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna press a button.
Okay.
Hey, Grandma, have you ever considered a career in neuroscience?
Okay. Weirdo.
Okay.
No, I haven't. My career is being a grandma and being fabulous and tending to the vat of babies that I deal with every day. So, yeah.
Oh, well, there's another call.
Okay.
Keep...
Because earlier today, someone that popped up in my stream, so I'm just wondering if that was...
Wait, what?
There was someone in chat who was like, I'm almost done with my PhD in neuroscience, and I kept that joke going the entire stream. So now I'm wondering if that's potentially...
It may have been.
I popped into your stream earlier today for like 20 minutes or so when you were trying to get that...
I didn't even acknowledge you.
No, it's okay. No, I was not expecting you to. I was just kind of like contextually jumping in to be like, what's going on in Kit's world today, you know?
Yeah.
And you were getting a scammer to go on to a webpage to sign up so that they could get the Bitcoin from you. And they were very frustrated saying, no, I don't know what this is. And I was laughing.
Yeah, and I was like guiding him.
I was laughing out loud. I'm like,
and it's
wow.
so obvious. It just says like, type your email. And he's like, I don't know what to do. Do I type my email? Yeah, type your email. Sorry.
The tables have turned. The scammer being led into the pit.
Yeah.
It's good in the pit.
It was funny. Well, Grandma, you could just keep it rolling. There's more.
Welcome, Grandma, to an excellent little day today. Thursday. Yes, hello. I was just curious as to what KitBoga's favorite scam ever was. Anyway, goodbye.
Hi, Carvey.
I really like that. I like that voice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's
favorite
our
scam.
Yeah.
Favorite scam. Do you have a all-time favorite?
Scam tier list. It's tough because I feel like if I feel like I'm like, yeah, that one's my, like, it's a good thing, you know? Because like, so if I separate myself, it's not like I'm saying, oh, I like this scam. I like that they defraud people.
No, but we get what you mean. Like, we get it. Like, the idea of, like, you had a lot of fun. And you feel like it like, went well.
I had some fun moments with the, it's going to sound weird, but there's these scammers who pretend to sell you puppies.
Oh, no.
And I had some, it's such a dumb, like, it's so weird. And they're really, really bad at it. And sometimes it's just funny to me. Same thing with, there's these scammers who pretend to be hackers, dark web hackers. And it's so simple. The scams are so simple and the jokes are so bad. But sometimes I love them. Like, for example, I'll tell the I don't know if you know anything about, this isn't even like hacking, but there's something called SQL injection. And I would say to the scammer who's pretending to be an expert hacker, what gauge needle do you use for your SQL injection? Which is nonsense, but they'll answer like all seriously. Like, I use like a size 3 needle. And I just think that's so funny because they're so dumb. Anyway, I'd probably go with that one.
Okay.
They got to improv too. They got to fill in those blanks.
Yeah.
Pretend, like, fake it till you make it, till you break it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Now that you say it, that's probably, anything where, gosh, now I'm getting deep again. Sorry. This is it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Gross.
We're here for it.
It's been so much, it's so much harder these days to find the, like, tech support scammers that will do that. Like, really go with whatever I throw at them. I don't know. My guess is they've been trained not to, because they were like, we shouldn't waste so much time. But I used to just be like, oh, sorry, I'm in a parade right now, and start playing music, and like that's what was happening. And the scammers would be like, well, leave the parade. Why are you in the parade? And now they just hang up. You know, they're like, this is dumb. I don't want to waste my time. But I had so much fun doing that. It's at the improv, like forcing them into improv moments. And it's so much harder to do that now. They just won't put up with it.
It's like they don't want your offerings.
Scammers will.
The puppy scammers will? I was reading about you talking about, like, romance scams. Like, what are what's the deal with, as somebody who loves romance, I feel like that
What's the deal?
What's the deal with romance? Like, I feel like that could be my undoing. Because I'm pretty, like, smart about, like, you know, I'm not going to, like, go buy, like, 20 gift cards or something. But if, like, someone's like, hey, I'm so lonely, I'd be like, me too on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but no other day of the week. But, you know, I could use something to fill my time. So, like, what are those?
Yeah. I mean, it's a very broad topic, but in general, it would appeal to, like, one way to look at it would be, my mom gets messages on Facebook all the time from random guys.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of the pictures. Either it's like it's like a super buff, like a lumberjack with overalls and nothing else, or like a, you know, very like something you would like, Grandma. Very buff fire.
Are you talking about
fireman?
A hunk?
Are you talking about hunks?
Hunk.
Are you talking about hunks?
I'm talking about a hunk.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about hunks,
So it's
baby.
either like a hunk, or like a military man, like a general.
Oh, I'm not into that. No.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, hi, I noticed your profile and you're so beautiful. And so the idea is, okay, well, imagine you are lonely, or maybe you lost your husband or whatever, and like now this guy is reaching out to you and saying how beautiful you are, and you start talking, and this person's there every day without fail, like messaging you. So it kind of you can get trapped into it, I guess, and start to have some feelings, like an emotional attachment. And the next thing you know, they're like, "Oh no, shoot! Ah, shucks, my car broke down. I could really use $500 to help." And you're like, "I mean, this person's great. I talk to him every day. I'll send him $500." And then, as time goes on, it turns into like I helped this one. I say helped. I don't know how much I did help. I tried to help this one woman who thought that she adopted children and was married to this guy, but this dude didn't even exist. Well, he was like in a completely other country, pretending to be this dude. Said that he dropped his phone while he was working on an oil rig, which is why they couldn't have conversations for like weeks or months on end. But yeah, she literally thought that they had adopted kids. It was crazy.
That's so intense.
I don't know if that was a good explanation.
No, it totally was. I mean, so when I'm talking to people, if they ask me for money, I just send them photos of my body, and I'm like, you can sell that, make mad cash. You don't have, like...
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's basically, like, I'm printing money over here. Every time I go to One Stop Photo and, like, get a printout, I'm just, like, printing money.
Sorry, I was trying to find a stink bug.
It's like you're looking around like there's a bug or something. Oh, did it land on you?
It tried.
Wait. I think I saw it on your shoulder. Or no?
Ah, it's there.
Ah! Was it really there?
It's because of the lights. It's nighttime.
Do you want us to send help?
There's one like.
So is it that
Should we
like
send help?
Is it those like big brown like angular the stink bugs?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to call those do bugs growing up because they're like they walk so slow. They're like do-dee-do-dee-do.
You grew up, Grandma?
I did grow up at one point. I know I'm kind of an eternal being, but whatever. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, shit.
Let's bang. Let's bang.
Well,
yeah, let's bang another out.
So,
Kit, you want to bang it out with me? I guess you do.
Yeah, let's bang.
All right. I'm gonna press this button. Is that okay?
Banging it out, yeah. Banging it out.
Hello, Grandma.
Hi, Misty.
Maud here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'm attending a wedding.
Ooh.
The wedding has asked, well, not the wedding, but the people in the wedding have asked that guests wear a specific set of colors on a color palette, 8 to be exact, different colors, not the same color, or not all 8, but one of 8.
What the hell?
And I'm just trying to figure out, do I follow that rule, or do I rebuke it and pick my own colors? It's also a cocktail. Is it something new? I'm not used to being told what to wear to a wedding. I think it's kind of strange, but I'm just looking for your thoughts. All right, thanks. Hello, Kit. Hello, Edward and Tom.
I love it. I love that some people don't care at all that you're here. One of our mods, thank you.
It's fine. It's your show. It's your show.
Well, like, so I mean, as far as like man attire, you could probably speak to this. Like, it's like, oh, going to a wedding, and they're like, you can only wear one of 8 colors, Kit. What do you do with the limitations of man attire? Because like woman attire, or just like people that want to wear dresses. I don't want them to get like gender specific here, but like anybody that wants to wear a dress can just like pick. We have so many options. But like as far as like, oh, if you want to wear a suit or whatever, I guess you just have ties, which is boring.
I like bow ties. What I'm concerned or confused about is 8 colors feels like a lot. So is it you can only pick one, or you have to wear all 8?
I don't think you have to wear all 8. I think it's like you can pick from the palette of 8. And so in their mind, they're like, we're being magnanimous. You can choose one of these 8.
I have a challenge. Kit, can you name 8 colors?
As soon as you said I have a challenge, I was like, how many colors can I think of? I knew you were going to ask, and I'm like, green.
You're smart.
Light green.
Dark green.
That's one.
Okay. Can they be like, so they can't be shades, or like is teal a color or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's
Okay.
like 7 colors in
Green,
the rainbow, so you're
teal.
okay, baby.
Blue, purple, pink, white, gray, yellow, orange, polka dot. That
I love how you're just squeezing them out.
I think
I'm thinking so.
I think we don't want to give you a stroke.
The most basic colors too.
Except red. You did not mention red.
Red, burnt sienna, chartreuse.
Okay, you know
I
it.
think
You
you
got
did
you
it.
got 8.
You did
You
it.
got
You,
8.
it's okay, baby. Go lie down. It's
Yeah, go lay down.
Huge fuzz. Okay.
You can tell I'm getting tired when I keep showing the table. It's like I'm like
Table.
I don't know if people might not know, but I'm doing the camera
wanted
work
to.
back here, and so if you see the table, it means Tom's tired. Tom's tired. No, I'm not like saying I need to go. I'm just saying I've been showing the table a lot. But hey, congratulations! You did 8 color. You did more than 8
more
colors.
than 8.
You did more than 8 colors.
Thank you.
You did
Thank
more
you.
than 8.
I'll be
You
here
were
all night.
really
Oh,
great.
so I guess what is the verdict
Yeah, we
on
never
Misty's
Well,
situation?
I'd say like if you can choose one of the, are they bright colors? Because like yeah, maybe just like make a tie or a bow tie that color, and then just like, then you're following the rules. Your like jacket or whatever, your shirt and your pants, they can be normal, but like get an accent color. Unless like I don't know, yeah, I think they just want their. This is all about their photos, really. This is them being like, I want the best photos. I want my wedding photos to feel so whimsical and very Pinterest worthy. So if it was like 2016, but yeah, that's my thought.
What
I
if
think
you?
what?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say go be comfortable. Because you won't enjoy it if you have to.
Comfortable is huge.
Yeah, you won't enjoy it if you have to like wear something you're not used to. What were you
I was
gonna say,
thinking
BB?
You wear pick comfortable clothes, and then you buy. Okay, this is maybe an unethical thing. Buy 8 color bow ties, and then when you're there and you get the vibe, and you're like, I don't know if you're trying to be unique or something. Like, man, everyone's wearing burnt sienna, and you were wearing the burnt sienna bow tie, and then you're like, no, I want polka dot. I could have picked any color. Anyway, you can always just like switch colors and then return them later. But maybe don't return. That might be unethical. I don't know. Yeah.
That's not unethical. People can buy like I'm gonna buy this pair of shoes in 2 sizes and keep the one that fits better. That's not
True.
fun. Yeah, you can do what you need.
Or just keep going to the bathroom and switching your color bow tie all throughout the wedding and see if people notice. There you go. Social experiments.
Or buying different like colorful top hats. Because if people are looking at the top hat, they're like, "Wow, he really went all out." Like it's not even just like a thing. Oh, do you have a question? Do you have a comment, little boy?
I heard
Would
the
you like
sound.
to say
I heard
something?
the music.
Oh,
I heard the sound. Tom.
See,
I heard it.
I think
You're
you
not
all
crazy.
been just not noticing
Oh, I
it,
did
but it's
hear
been
that.
happening.
Yeah, I did
So
hear that.
every once in a
I
while,
100% heard
every
that.
once in a while, it goes doom, but then it just fades out
Yeah.
immediately. I think my stream deck is malfunctioning.
You're not
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So
Confirmed. For a
because
minute,
like
I thought you might have been.
yeah, it probably sounds like this. Oh no, it sounds different than that
I
though.
don't know.
Weird.
It is different. Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's just a weird
Sorry, I
glitch.
didn't mean to interrupt.
A glitch of the
It's okay.
evening. It's a glitch of the evening.
Sensual Corn on the Cob said, "I would eject Grandma from my wedding." Why? Get my name out of your mouth. That's rude. I'm good. I'm a great
guys-
wedding guest.
Do you like weddings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Booze and party and good times. Usually good food. I mean, I don't have to go
Sometimes
to a
good
lot
food,
of
yeah.
them. I feel like I haven't gone to as many weddings as I want to. I don't know what it is. What about you? Were
I'm
you always
sorry.
dragged to weddings?
I'm always the best man. No, I'm kidding.
I actually wouldn't. That checks out. I would think you would be.
I feel Were
Were you an editor
No,
on
I've
your
been-
school
I was-
newspaper?
No, but I probably would have been. I was in some clubs, some like nerdy.
Ooh, what?
I did like chess.
Yeah, you
club,
did.
And there was like this computer science club.
Oh my
I did
gosh.
all those.
You are such a nerd.
I don't know. Weddings.
Chess isn't nerdy.
No, it's not really that. It's not that nerdy. Yeah, I think weddings. What I don't like. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like people, sort of. But a lot of the weddings that I've been to recently are like, oh, sit at this table with people you don't know for a long period of time. And the people that I do know that I haven't seen in like a year are over at the other table. And I want to talk to them. I want to talk to those people, not the people I've never met and pretend like we're going to be friends. I don't like that phase of the wedding. Maybe I'm just going to the wrong weddings.
Yeah, I know. It's like they should put you with the people that you know. Or do people like parade you around that know you? Like that like know who you are. They're like, "Oh, let's like show him off."
That's what I was going to say. To be fair, things have changed a little bit since like I don't like randomly meet someone and be like, "Oh, hi, I'm KitBoga. I have a YouTube channel. This is what I don't."
Yeah.
So if I go to if my neighbor invites me to a cookout and everyone's like go-to thing is, "Oh, hi, I'm Frank. What do you do for work?" Like that's what adults do.
Yeah, normal
right?
man voice.
What do you do? And I have to be like, IT or like sometimes I'm like, I'm a software. I do internet. Like I don't want to lie. I don't want to be like, but I also don't want to be like, my name is KitBoga on the internet. Go watch my. And then if some of my neighbors do now, and they'll be like, oh, you should because then someone's like, oh, you're a YouTuber. What do you do? And it's always like, I don't know if you want to know or like. So anyway, I don't like that conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's perhaps why weddings. I started to hate them because I don't want to meet all these new people and tell them what I do.
Baby, that sounds really stressful. I'm sorry. I wish I could just snuggle you and make you calm and happy. I don't mean that in a sexual way. I just mean that in a really like matronly. See, yeah, I can be cool. I can be.
If it ever gets sexy, I can get in between you. Here, see. I'd be like, stop.
Thank you.
Stop.
No.
I can control myself. I'm just like
protect Mr. Boga.
No. But I do like. I feel
Please.
it's like I mean I
no
know.
Kisses?
Wait, what is it that Tom long ago like he like heard an interview with Mike Myers and he said like fame is the sludgy byproduct of creativity.
Yeah.
And like it's like
it's not to be
pursued.
Like fame in itself is empty and
limiting. It seems it can also like really like mess with the flow of stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
But I mean that's not what we're really talking about though. Like you were talking about basically having to explain yourself to people that don't know who the hell you are.
There's a certain amount of protection that I know you want for your life too.
Yeah.
Correct. That's part of it. Like there is an element of that and like I was telling Stream earlier so my kids they're growing up and my youngest now I have a handful of them and my youngest is 5 and so now I'm like taking them to birthday parties and like going places and meeting their friends' parents.
Yeah.
And the other day I dropped them off somewhere and one of the parents was kind of just like looking at me and they were like, "You look familiar." And I'm like, "Ah." You know, I kind of like trying to play it off like I don't know why. No big deal. And I was like, "All right, I'll pick you guys up later. Bye," kind of thing. And then when like a week or two later I dropped him off again and one of the kids ran up and was like, "You're my dad's favorite YouTuber." And I was like, "Oh, that's so special." Like I didn't really know what to say at first. It was very cute. It was very very
Thanks,
cute.
little buddy.
And they're so nice. I actually haven't met him yet, but anyway, the kids are nice and my kids really enjoy them. But yeah, there's this element of like, oh, well, you definitely know my kids and my name and where I live and everything about me now, and like, I guess I have to trust that you won't tell the entire world, and that part's not fun, but
it's kind of funny
also it's nice to have a life.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of odd that the fact that, like, you know, people will put on sunglasses to be like, oh, I don't want them to know who I am, but for you, like, can you not wear sunglasses in public? Does that like hurt?
Well, can you just wear weird ones?
Them, so. Oh, okay.
You could wear you could wear weird ones that just aren't your. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
No one. Wait, Kit, are you here anymore?
Oh no.
Funny enough, when I went to TwitchCon in 2018, I think, and I hadn't taken my. Maybe I had I took my glasses off like right before that, because I knew I didn't want to wander around like covering my, shielding my eyes and stuff. And we raised some money for Alzheimer's. I always say it wrong.
We understand.
And if I didn't have my glasses on, I could like walk across the entire convention hall. Like it was like no one knew who I was.
Yeah.
But if I put my glasses on, random people would be like, "Oh my gosh, it's KitBoga!" It was funny because I could just take them off, and I was a nobody, and I could get to wherever I needed to go.
Yeah.
It was funny.
And also kind of sad, it seems.
Well, it depends.
Well,
Nobody cares about.
Complicated. No,
cares.
People care. But like, I mean, caring too much, like the idea of like wanting some anonymity, like I'm in, like like I don't know.
Yeah.
When your face is this thing that like people are just like, hey, your face, I've seen your face before. But I don't know.
But I also at the same time like my friend used to be like, man, what's it like being a celebrity? And I'm like, if I am, I would say I have to be like F list or Z list. Like I'd be pretty low. I'm not like some of the. I feel like there's some very memorable or like Jim Carrey or someone.
Yeah.
You're like, if you see Jim Carrey, you like know who that is when they're walking down the street. I don't think I'm that level of.
Yeah, people get.
Well, I think fame has changed a lot in the last like 10 or 15 years with the internet, where there's a lot of really known people that aren't widely known, but they're very known for they're a superstar in a community, but not really like where you're gonna like not be able to walk down the street or something like that. But or because the monoculture has been disbanded by the internet. Things have opened up.
At one point, I was posting a lot on TikTok, and they were getting, a lot of views. And somebody recognized me in the street and said, "Are you the famous TikToker? Are you KitBoga, the famous TikToker?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess so. I guess I am." Anyway, it was weird.
Yeah, stopped in the street.
People in the street.
I'm only stopped in the street because people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're so hot!" Like that's why people stop me in the street. They're like,
"You're sweating hot," or
no.
Like...
Speaking.
Why would you go to that as the first thing? I know you're used to the realm of like frail, elderly old people, but I'm like.
You're in your sexual prime.
Yes, I am.
Grandma, why don't you go? Why don't you go and just do another call while you're sitting there?
While I'm ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, Kit, you're looking real buff tonight.
Oh.
Is that it?
Hey, Kit, you're looking real buff tonight.
You sure are.
Thank you.
Well,
I've been working out.
Yep, in your peach-colored shirt. That is a nice shirt. Is it soft?
Yeah. I mean, it's like your average run-of-the-mill, probably from Target t-shirt. I don't know.
That's
I mean,
good.
no, this is actually limited time.
Limited
use discount code
limited time.
KitBoga.
Oh my gosh.
Discount code KitBoga to get 5% off.
All right, I'm gonna bang out another one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're banging.
Hi, Grandma. Since I've never seen your show before, I wanted to ask, what's the best kind of advice that you've given? Are there certain subjects that are your wheelhouse besides food, like maybe etiquette or other life wisdom? And to Kit, thank you for being hilarious and inspiring.
Oh.
Aww.
Also, I have etiquette advice too.
Yeah, I bet you do. What's your best etiquette advice?
I can't think of a single etiquette. I'm bad at improv. Holy smokes!
I thought your audio
first thing that
stopped
came to
working.
mind-
You were like, and I had a heart attack in my mind.
I thought I was good at improv. Maybe if I was Edna. I mean, the first thing that popped into my mind was napkins, and I was gonna say you have to fold your napkin and put it on your lap, but it didn't feel like good enough.
That's actually
that's
so.
what it was.
So this isn't so much etiquette, but it's like also. I mean, I guess like table setting. That's a form of etiquette, like that old timey. Like, how do you set a table?
Yeah.
And the thing I always tell people, it's the best little hack. So, the word fork and left both have the same number of letters, and the word knife and right have the same number of letters. So the knife always goes on the right, the fork always goes on the left.
I'm so confused hearing that. That does not help me at all.
Fork goes on the left.
It feels
because
very
it's-
complicated, but I understand.
No.
Yeah, four.
No, that's a
Fork,
great
four.
hack for people who don't know. Like, what side do the thingy go on?
Snark NATO said, but what spoon? What spoon?
Spoon is wait, is spoon by? There's some spoon that goes at the top of the bowl. There's also spoon that goes next to the fork.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like most places. Oh my gosh, most places
Spoons
only
are fake. Someone said.
spoons are
You
fake.
okay, Grandma?
Oh my gosh, I'm almost. At
You're having a hard time.
No, I'm having a great time, Kit. Having a great time. No, I stand by my tip. I think it's a good tip. But
And I stand by this tip.
Oh, but also I don't usually do that kind of advice. I do like relationship. Wait, what? Did you make a dirty joke?
I said I stand by this tip.
Oh.
Tip, and then Kit laughed.
Oh my
And now we got
gosh.
a yowling cat.
I don't think people can hear it.
Yowl.
No,
Yowl? Did you say?
Roscoe. Roscoe.
No, he stopped.
Ow.
I was hoping he would.
He sure yelled though.
I was hoping he'd get really loud and we could get a good yowl.
Do you have pets? Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I was.
Do you have pets, Kit?
I don't. I'm allergic. I know.
Oh, wait, but I
Don't-
thought you got a
wish
dog
that I-
for a
Don't
bit.
don't be embarrassed.
Didn't you have a puppy?
I have dogs. I have somehow have. I'm just not allergic to them. I don't understand why.
Wait,
Maybe
I
it's a
asked you if you
maybe
have
it's
pets
fake
and you
news.
said no.
Wait, what did you ask me?
I just asked. I
On the
said, "Do
show?
you have pets?" And you said, "I'm allergic."
Oh, I thought you
Is
said.
Kit okay?
I thought you said you have cats. I thought you
No.
said cats.
I said
specifically.
pets.
I'm not okay. Yes, I do have pets. I have 2 dogs. I have a
Wow.
Rottweiler and a Labrador Retriever.
Wow. How
And
old are
one
they?
of them is named Trogdor.
Wow. So you
the
did.
Burninator.
You really do double down on your Homestar Runner stuff.
Yeah. What was the other thing that you asked me? Sorry.
Oh,
I
I
wasn't
mean,
listening.
are they old? Are they young? Are they new? Are they fresh? What are they?
They're one of them's a little fresher than the other. Trogdor's pretty old.
Oh,
Like
with a name
11.
like Trogdor, yeah.
yeah.
Peak internet reference.
Yeah, there's very few people that have met her that understand, which is sad. But...
Oh, and it's a lady trogdor. I love that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. It works. Yeah.
You didn't think to do dog door?
We call her dog door sometimes.
Aw.
Mm-hmm. Do you find that speaking of improv?
Yeah.
I feel like there's multiple people in chat who like maybe you don't feel very improvisationally savvy, but I feel like a lot of people are exceptionally gifted at singing songs and inserting the name of their dog or cat in it, their pet in it. Is that true? Is that like a thing that other people... Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have a song that I sing about Roscoe, but I don't like do new songs. I don't like come up with tons of new songs for him. But do you
No, like
come up?
I'll just... I guess I do. I don't know. Or like some song will come on, but I'll replace random words with my dog's name. Does no one... Is that
I think that's a comment. I don't think you're crazy. I think that's a good thing.
I think you're completely insane.
Well, as a pet, you would say that. But I could be like, "Oh, Eddie, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Eddie." But that's actually not that weird
Eddie.
because that's a name.
Hey,
That's a name song.
Yeah.
And you could do any two-syllable word at all. You could be, "Hey, Taco, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Taco. Hey, Taco."
That was clever. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. Did you get that? Two different words?
Two different words?
Hey, Taco.
Taco and Eddie?
Such a random word like monkey or I mean, like, isn't that like the like that's like the trope like of like, oh, I'm gonna be so random, monkey. I don't know. I guess that was like peak 2004 random. Did you ever get that?
Monkey.
I don't. Probably. I have a pretty bad memory.
Maybe dancing.
I feel like, and I'm kind of concerned some days. I'm kind of concerned, but.
Baby, well, you should eat like something. You should eat more good brain food. How are you
Like what?
doing to protect your brain against Alzheimer's and things like that? Do you do puzzles?
Video games.
No, that's not
puzzles.
right.
No, not brain rotting video games like Fortnite. Like puzzles. I'm trying to think.
Ah, yes.
I'm playing some weird game with my kids right now where you're like a raccoon and you swallow up the entire city with circles. It's very weird. Hold on. It's called like Donut something.
Oh no, I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Donut County?
Donut.
Yeah, Donut
Country or
County.
County?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand some of it because I don't always want to listen to the entire story, but it's quite fun. It's nice.
But it's not. That doesn't grow
It's
your
not
brain.
Fortnite.
Wait, but it's not. It's
But
like
you think there's puzzles.
You do think. Okay.
You got to think a little bit. I think there was a study. I'm just going to quote this study because it makes me sound smart, but I haven't read it. And I think I saw a Reddit. Okay, the honest answer is I think one time I was scrolling through Reddit and I saw a headline. But it sounds better if I say I read a study once.
I think I was scrolling once and I saw a headline.
It's better if I say I read a paper.
Yeah.
I read the entire. I co-authored a paper about. Anyway, something like they studied people playing like Mario or something in their older age, and then I found $5. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, no, I guess
cut pan to the cookies. Pan to the cookies.
You pissed Draw Goblin off. Okay, so.
Oh no.
His 8-bit brethren, you know. Oh, just stay real still, you know. He's not gonna hurt you much, but you just gotta be gentle. Oh, okay. You can blink.
Oh.
What's it? What are you gonna draw?
I was trying to.
There's your eyeballs. Oh, you look like a Howard or a Charles. Wait, a Peanuts character.
Is he laughing at me?
No, he's just talking. He's talking in his weird language that nobody understands.
Oh.
Go home. Go.
Wait.
Go home.
Wait, no. Wait, Draw Goblin, do what I've wanted all evening. Hey, Kit, can you just stand back just a little bit so we can see a little more of your body? Just a little bit? Yeah, okay. Okay, do what I want you to do, Draw Goblin.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Perfect.
He's known for drawing nipples on everything, so thank you.
Someone said we're adults.
Those are thick.
Yes. Yes,
Well, you know, he knows what you look like. like that AI body generator or whatever.
Exactly. He's seen.
Oh, he's putting a nipple on my forehead.
He usually makes them look like little mushrooms, so I'm surprised.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Beautiful.
See ya.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna press this button just in the meantime.
Yeah.
All right. We're calling about your KitBoga's extended warranty. If you could just call us back at 792-911-312182. Thank you.
Wait. I think there's too many digits. I hope. Someone's going to call you if it wasn't too many digits.
24 3D.
Your extended car warranty. I wish I could cover those more.
Wait, what
extended warranties.
Like is that a thing? Is that the Hoosie? Is that a special kind of?
Yeah. There's like you haven't heard, it's like a classic. Your car's warranty expired. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh yeah, I've got those.
If you haven't had those, you're very lucky. And your phone number, you could auction your number. You could sell your number for a premium.
I don't think I get any kind of calls like that. Like I got a thing once where it was like, hey, and I was expecting a package, so that was like, this was upsetting. I got the call where they're just like, yeah, you're expecting a package and it has drugs in it and you're gonna be in big trouble. And I was like, at first I was like, oh no, but then I'm like, no, and I think I was on the phone and I'm just like, no, this is fake. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Like,
oh
no, my drugs.
I did that once and I didn't like it. I don't think they even understood. At one point I was like, you got me. Send me straight to prison. and they like just could not comprehend because that's not in their script. But yeah.
That's good. That's a good.
Those are the days where sometimes I'm like, it would be fun to be an improv with someone who is yes-anding right now, because but they're like, what? So are you gonna pay the fine or not? I'm like, no, those are my drugs. I've been running from the law for years, but I want to give up, man. And they're like, no, just pay the fee. Like, shut up and let me scam you.
I like to think of that as like someone punching and then you like grabbing their fist and pulling it harder into your own face.
Please.
And they're like, please, no, don't make me punch you. No.
You're like, no, I need this.
That reminds me of every once in a while there's scammers who like, I think I kind of, well, like what you were talking about today, Tom, the guy who like couldn't fill out his email. There every once in a while, or I'll kind of know the scam better than the scammers do. Like I know the script better than they do, and I'm like I'm practically helping them through their script, and I'm like, hey, what does a guy got to do to get scammed here? Just connect to my computer, please. And yeah. Anyway. I guess it's good that those scammers, if there's going to be scammers, you want those scammers out there.
Sometimes they need help too.
The ones with training wheels. You got to give them a little help.
I mean, we have like 3 more calls and it's getting late. I just don't want to make you too tired, Kit. So let us know if you're running out of juice or something. Okay.
Aww.
If I'm running out of juice, I'll go get more juice.
Aww. Oh my gosh. I feel so special.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop what they're doing.
Just kidding.
Everybody stay.
I stopped. I stopped.
That's the everybody stop guy, and he makes everybody stop.
Yeah.
But
All right.
All right. You want to get another call?
I like banging these out.
And we still have hunks.
Hey, Grandma, it's me, Worm, from the other show. Could you have Tom to pick me up? I think I'm lost. Thanks. Bye.
Worm from the other show?
Worm from the other show?
I don't know what that is. But I appreciate it. Hello. Oh, no, wait.
Okay.
Were they talking about, like, dirt and worms? Is that a callback to earlier? Like, you hanging out with... I don't know.
It could also be if it's a... There was... I mean, obviously it's Worm from the other show. Hi. There was one thing on my stream earlier where someone said warm regards. Yeah. I don't know if that's what it's about, though.
Might be. Man, everybody's so deep into your lore and stuff.
I mean, I don't want to make it about me. It might have nothing to do with that either. It could... What if there's like a show? What if there is another show that we're like supposed to know?
Yeah, like
Well, ask Edward.
Edward.
You watch?
Excuse me.
Edward,
Do you know
you watch
worms?
shows?
Yeah, you seem well versed in culture.
What's the you Guyver? Wait, no, my Guyver.
My Guyver?
My Guyver?
Is that your favorite show?
He gets out of situations.
I guess.
I like it. Yeah.
Kit, do you like shows? Do you watch TV?
Sometimes, yeah. I've been watching Nathan For You. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you watch The Curse?
No, I feel like someone has recommended that though. Is that
Or
by the same?
Yeah, Nathan Fielder. Well, like he's involved with it. Or what's the other one that the rehearsal? The rehearsal is like I feel like that is the next step from Nathan For You.
Should I? Okay, I'll have to do that. I also really like Conk on Earth, and I really like.
Yeah.
I think you should leave.
Oh, yes.
Oh man, after I just started watching the Detroiters last night too, which like it's so great. Like now having all of I Think You Should Leave under my like belt, like watching this show anew, I'm like, oh, our buddies being buddies. Like they're so, I just love them.
I've only watched like some YouTube like best of the Detroiters. My wife can't handle do you guys know what kind of humor that is? Like, is there like a term
for like I Think You Should Leave?
Yeah,
like incredibly
it's
uncomfortable.
It's kind of cringe.
Yeah, cringe.
It's cringe humor
and screaming.
I love it.
Cringe and
I
screaming.
feel like it is
absurdist.
Like some of absurdist. Yeah, I think that's some of the funniest stuff to me. But my wife can't handle like Conk on Earth is so good.
Oh,
it's so I don't know how people could have. I don't know how human beings could have constructed that show.
Grandma,
so incredible.
Grandma, can't you do a little bit of a Conk on Earth?
No, I can't. Your wife can. She was her for Halloween this last year.
But you could try. No. Okay, sorry.
She was her for Halloween, and she pulled it off really good. Tom will have to share a photo with you. But I don't talk about her because I don't like her. I hate her.
So, Kit,
I hate
welcome
Tom's
to
wife.
Kit. Welcome to the weird drama of Grandma not liking my wife.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't get it.
Because I want all of Tom's attention. He's my best shiny boy. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's the nuts and bolts of it. And nobody's gonna be good enough for my boo-boo. My sweetie little Tom.
Yeah.
Sure, they've been married for like what? Almost 18 years, but you know, whatever.
Not keeping track.
Yeah, not keeping track at all. What do you think, Table?
Let's get an opinion from the camera or the photos of moderators. What?
Sorry. Is it okay if I call someone out?
Yes. Do it.
Have you watched The Expanse? It rivals Battlestar. You have to know. You have to know that you must. I recognize your username. I'm banning you. I really like Battlestar Galactica. I think I like Battlestar Galactica. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about how people tell me to watch The Expanse, and I just can't. I just can't get into that show.
What's
Anyway.
Battle for my Galaga?
Don't do this. It's a good TV show. It is nothing like absurdist comedy. It's not comedy. It's like chaos, twists and turns, sci-fi stuff. Sorry, I got distracted.
No, it's okay.
Forgive me.
It's interesting. Like, it's interesting. The chat. No. I mean, well, the fact that like
pan to the table. Grandma's interested. Pan to the table.
Well, you on your stream, your chat's going on like blah, 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 like it's like whizzing by. So like,
yeah,
here you are.
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
have a nice gentle chat.
Gentle trickle.
It is very chill. I like that. I've talked before about gosh, like sometimes it would be fun to like. I feel like every YouTuber ever has a podcast, so I'm like I can't also have. I did have one for a while that was just audio versions of my stuff, but every once in a while I'm like, man, it would just be fun to like we're just hanging out, we're just talking. This is fun. I want to talk. I like to talk. It's definitely more chill. Anyway,
you're allowed to have a podcast if you want.
Just press a button so I don't. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I'll press the button, but afterwards we're gonna talk about your budding podcast career. Heyo. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Grandma. Hi, Kit. Love the show. Big
Hi.
fan. I actually have an etiquette question for Grandma and also you. I want to know what you think of this, but I just recently joined a gym, and I was wondering, is it rude to talk to other gym patrons in the shower? Sometimes the person next to me is using a soap that I'm like, I want to smell like that, but I just can't work out whether it's okay for me to tap them on the shoulder, politely, not aggressively or anything, while we're both in the showers. Is that okay? Or is there another way I could do it? Like maybe when they take like a bathroom break, I could like follow them in there. Like what's the etiquette on this? I'm new to the gym, so I'm not sure. Any advice would be really appreciated. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, love you.
Oh my god. So don't talk while naked in the showers. No. I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think pretty good etiquette. Someone in chat said I think like a good solid rule of thumb is don't talk to naked people that you don't know.
And if you're naked, don't talk to people either.
And don't talk to any solid thumbs.
Wait, solid thumbs? What?
Well, that's what that kid said. Solid rule of thumb.
Oh, solid rule of
thumb.
Yeah. Okay.
Did they say I want to smell like that? So does that mean you're also smelling?
Yeah.
The smell.
That's a lot. It's like, hey there. I see your naked body and I smell you. Can I talk to you about that?
I don't think I've showered in a public shower. I always just like, I got really lucky in high school because gym for like 3 years in a row was my last somehow. If there is the whatever gods or God or universe, the heart of the cards had it planned out so that for 3 years in a row, my last thing in high school was gym. So I could just leave. I could just leave school and I didn't have to shower. I always felt like I didn't want to shower in the public.
Well,
I don't know why.
I just never showered.
I just never exerted myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I just never tried
Was
hard.
there a rule, like if it was like an earlier period in the day that they'd be like, you got to shower, you got to get in there, you got to? Would they force you?
I don't
they
think
like
it was
with
a
a
rule,
stick or
but
something, like a shock
just
stick.
Think.
Oh, it would
That's
just
an
be
interesting question. I wonder if they ever did force somebody.
I would just bring extra deodorant and never exert myself. So, but maybe I'm just not a stinky person. I don't think I am.
I wonder if there.
I won an award once for dancing. Like, for like the gym fest, we had to do dance. Sorry, this is very weird. We had to do. I think it was a spite thing because like I would just purposely like basically not dance. We had to do like square dancing or something in school, and I would just like do the bare minimum, and then they gave me an award, and it must have been like a troll kind of. Sorry.
Was it like the heel and a toe and a heel and a toe
troll.
and slide, 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 clap, right?
And do-si-do.
clap, clap.
And, like,
Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. They made us do that.
I love that you got an award for dancing. Have you ever shared that before on stream? What do people know about you? Do people not know the real Kit, the dancing Kit? Dancing Kit. See that guy? It's the dancing Kit.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I've ever shared that. No.
Wow.
I've shared more over the years. I think I'm a little less worried about. I think the only thing I haven't shared at this point that's like actual facts is like exactly where I live and like my exact like some details of my kids and family stuff, but otherwise I kind of just talk about whatever now. I was in the beginning I was way more like that no one can know anything. They'll use that to triangulate my position or something, which interestingly someone might know. If when I first started streaming, I had said a couple things, food items actually, as a hint. Now they're gonna like go back in my stream.
Oh.
I had made reference to some food items that are very specific, like regionally specific, and there were a couple of people who messaged me were like, "So, I guess I know that you're from wherever," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I never thought about that." I have since moved, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But I moved specifically because of that. No, I'm kidding. But
I did want to say for a brief moment when you were saying that, you said something that kind of sounded like Tim Robinson. Like you had a bit of the growl of his voice.
Did I?
Just a touch. Well,
I
not
like it when his voice gets all messed up like that.
You did it really good.
He does do it really well.
Cool now.
I don't remember what he says.
Can you do the 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 milkshakes?
No,
I
just can't.
I tried the other. I kind of got through it the other day. I had the whole script in front of me, and I was on with the scammer, and I was like, "Hold on, I gotta order 55 fries, 55 milkshakes." It was very difficult. It was very hard.
Just say
a
happy pets,
challenge.
peace of mind. Say it, Tom.
Happy pets, peace of mind.
It's from the pig in the Nixon mask.
Oh my god, I love that one.
There are monsters on the earth.
Yeah. For like 30 seconds, I thought there were monsters on the earth. I love that.
Oh, what
so
a
good.
show!
What a show!
I can't stop laughing at like that and Kunk on Earth and stuff. And my wife just she goes, "I'm glad that you like this. I'm happy for you." But she just can't watch it. Like she thinks it's the worst.
Yeah.
What is she like?
Yeah, it's like immediate like overload for some people to see it.
Yeah. Kind of like The Office.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's uncomfortable as well.
Yeah, but not the same level of. I feel like the Office uncomfortable is Michael Scott's username being little kid lover or whatever when he's dating or something, like his dating profile. But yeah,
good
night. And Arrested Development definitely has some quirky humor, but
I was saying good night, McDougal.
Good night, sweet McDougal. May you McDougal it up in heaven. Not that you're dying, but that's where we go when we sleep. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Usually I play our trailer during our stream, but time
Kid is so precious.
Yeah, time with you is so precious. I haven't wanted to interrupt or anything.
Angel.
But McDougal edited our Lego.
If you should play it because I gotta take a leak.
Okay, let's take a micro break and look at our freaking. I thought I had it loaded. Oh my gosh, what's? I'm a silly. Grandma, are you okay? You're so wide-eyed here. I'm gonna just cut to us for a second.
Grandma, I like that you wiggle your foot every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like itchy or you're just feeling spicy or what. I don't know what that's all about, but.
Oh my.
But Grandma is totally here right now. Do you want me to improv the video that you're about to play?
Oh my gosh! So what do you
Cartoon
do?
Mess Live!
Yeah, improv for me. I feel like I'm like having a brain. I'm forgetting what I'm not used to looking for this
that
thing.
happens to me a lot. Yeah.
I'm like, where the heck is that?
Cartoon Mess Live, all the action live with cartoons and there's Borb and
I feel so silly. I can't find my own video. Promo. I have a promo folder. My goodness. All right, you ready for the trailer? Sorry, Grandma, I didn't even get to it. All right.
Wow.
Here's our trailer for our channel.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Wow.
I'm Tom. This is Doug. What do we do, Doug? Saki, I didn't know you were up. I'm up. This is Grandma.
Can you put me in the toilet?
Oh.
No babies allowed in the lounge. It's not a big deal to get naked in front of your pet. They see you poop, probably.
This is
Borg. What do you think?
Oh.
What do you think?
This is my Twitch channel. I got my boo hand. How much of your body do we show on your show?
All of it.
You think this is amazing? We're just getting started. We're back.
We're back
From the trailer.
We're back from the trailer.
I don't know if you're still here, McDougal, but thank you and good night to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Kit, what was the first thing you saw of us, Borb? Was that like the first exposure, or was it Duck?
I think so.
Yeah.
I just remember
By the way, people are. This is Duck, by the way.
It was Duck. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the very first time you raided, though, Tom was.
Wasn't I doing Number Slam?
You were playing Number Slam, which is a weird stream, experimental basketball game.
Yeah.
And he screamed so loud.
Yeah, you came in, and I was just like, as the basketball character thing, and I think, yeah.
And I think a lot of people left because of that, because it's just like, this is loud and too much.
But you came back many times.
But it was still like 3,000 people, so
yeah, it was
whatever.
A lot. It was awesome. Yeah.
Those things, I used to get so... I remember it got to the point where I had to stop watching how many people were live. And to this day, I like won't look at how many people are
oh, you mean your
watching.
view count?
Like the view count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I remember like I would get raided by someone like early. I remember, and I've watched Soda Poppin'. I guess I don't watch him as much as I used to, but I used to watch Soda a lot, and he raided me once, and it was like, oh, now I gotta do a song and dance. Like I not only do I have to impress Soda, who I've always I've been watching for years, but there's 20,000 people just showed up, and I have to. And suddenly I'm like, okay, kid, and it was just bad. And so now I kind of but now I'm like the exact opposite. Sometimes I don't even notice when people raid me, which is kind of bad. But yeah, I can't really look at the numbers because then I find myself either like, oh, there's a lot of extra people here today. I gotta make sure I'm funny, or if there's like not as many, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm doing bad. I guess I'm not funny today. People don't like me, so I try to just not look.
I think that's really wise, but We get sucked into looking.
Yeah, it's very difficult. At one point, I had to put a piece of tape on my monitor where it would show up. I mean, I do look sometimes, and like business wise, like I have a general idea of how many people watch, but
don't you have people who can look for you? You got people that can, yeah. That's not your job.
And they
You're
could
the talent.
They could just show up one day and go, the numbers weren't as big this time. And like, we're disappointed in you. No.
Why can't you make the numbers bigger?
No cookies for you.
No cookies for you. The children can't afford cookies this month because you didn't get your numbers up.
Yep.
Gosh dang numbers.
Yeah, it's a two-edged sword for sure. Like, or two-sided sword, or two sword.
Double-edged.
A two-sworded sword. No, because I can get like really energized by raids and and I mean it's generally just seeing the chat kind of pop off a little more. Not necessarily the specific number, because there's a point where it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I mean, the most people we've ever had in here were maybe like 10,000 when we were on the front page, but it wasn't like, or wait, am I making that up? I don't remember. But we had like thousands, and it was crazy, but it was not real connection. It was just, and you know, you never even know if it's actually like people hanging out or if they're just on the front page for a second or what, you know. It's just kind of confusing.
It's tough. Yeah. And you don't know how many of them. Sorry, I also got semi-distracted because I was looking at your YouTube. I was curious.
Our YouTube is half alive. Like... Sometimes we get little bursts of sharing, and then sometimes we just drop off for a while because I don't have any hired help or official editors. But I have a few people that help out and that are very helpful, like Tall Pear, one of my mods, and and
it's hard to make that tasty content.
Now I said the word business, and now I'm like, okay, let's talk about business.
We could talk about business offline.
Yeah, we don't have to go into it all here unless it's fun for you. But,
I mean, I like talking about whatever, but I would be curious to chat about some of that stuff offline.
Cool.
Because it's interesting to me. But yeah, I think you guys have really interesting stuff. I think years ago, I don't know if I ever said this to you, but I don't know if I'll ever do this, but there was this like vague dream that I had once. I talked to Germa about this a little bit. It didn't quite work out with him, but I feel like there's a bunch of streamers that do things that are way different than the typical streamer, and I've had a difficult time. It took probably 3 or 4 years before I had like solid like paid sponsorship type things. Whereas like last year maybe was the first time that I had one that like consistently for like a year long, hey, we want to just sponsor the KitBoga stuff for a year. And that the sponsorship type things end up being like that's how I've been able to hire a lot of people has been all these like companies, and it also means like I don't have to. I sometimes feel bad like hounding people if I'm like, please subscribe, like you gotta, you know. So it's just hard for me with my personality. So that was like huge. That was a huge turning part. But that took years because a lot of companies are like, so you're not a gamer on Twitch?
Yeah. It's like, wait, what category?
Like, what video games do you play? What category?
You
I
play phone
had this
call?
dream of like, you play. So I'm like, oh man, what if we had you know how there's gaming orgs? Like there's like teams of streamers who have like orgs. I was like, oh, what if we made one for the non-gamers, for like you and me and
like the weirdo improv people?
Yeah, we're like, oh, do you wanna do a sponsorship deal for your brand? I got a bunch of crazy creative people that could promote it instead of gamers. Anyway, I don't know if it'll ever work out.
Well, I mean, I feel like those companies do exist. I get emails all the time from them, but I just don't trust them. Like they feel like gross middlemen, you know, kind of thing most of the time.
Some of them are.
Yeah. So I've been very skeptical, and I'm back. I was actually on. Did you ever dabble with Vine? Remember Vine, the little short video
I never
app?
I never created on there, but yeah.
I did a lot, and like I actually did a few sponsored things and had a following and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
you had your biggest following on Vine.
Yeah, and then it just went away. It was just gone.
Yep.
It just went away. So I got a little taste of like working with companies, and working directly is always awesome because it's just, like I got to make the fairy mod mother for Twitch, and that was a direct gig, like where they were just like, "Hey, we like what you do. Can you do this for us?" I'm like, "Yes," and it was really fun, and really proud of that work we did. But it does take years of building. You have to kind of just believe and go, and it's you got to stick
there were like
the course.
some agent people that have helped me, but it also, I think stuff just happened where, this is just my hunch, is that it's like one of the first big ones was this company, Aura, and I feel like once now we're talking, I'll keep it short because maybe chat doesn't care about any of this stuff, but like I feel like sort of what happened was other companies were like, oh, well, if they're doing it, like maybe it's not so weird if we do it. And then Kraken is like they're like a crypto, like the third largest crypto exchange in the US, if not world. And then I think like there's more people that were like, oh, I mean they sponsor F1 cars, like if they work with Kit, then maybe we can too. So now there's all kinds of companies. I say no to a lot of them because they're weird companies still, but it's like I've been doing this for 7 years or whatever, it's like, well, I haven't changed anything that I've been doing. I'm still the same Kit, but okay, I'll stop.
You're still the same Kit deep down.
I had a big I don't want to go into this too deeply either, and I don't want to say anything specific, Grandma. But like a year ago, I had a big opportunity knocking on my door, and to work with a big brand, making a big thing happen. And we were in talks for like a month, and then like there came a point there where like, wait. They were like, we love Tom, we want to work with him. We can't believe it that what he does, it's amazing. And then one day they were like, wait, how many viewers does he get? And then they were like, how many viewers do you get? And I was like 150, about 1,000 people, 1,000 unique in a day or whatever views. And they were like, ooh. And then the whole thing just slowly dissolved because they were just kind of like, they didn't have faith that it was worth investing in. And I was just, that was a very painful experience for me. And I basically had 0 offers since. So I've been in kind of a little bit of like but then trying to go, don't judge myself by money or by these opportunities. Like I know I'm doing something special and I believe in it and I'm having fun and we have the best time, and I believe in this.
Yeah.
And it's not hard to do in that sense, but it was discouraging to kind of feel like this is my opportunity and then be like, no, but and speaking of that, Martin.
Yeah, I am lucky in that sense for sure.
There's a Steve Martin documentary on Grandma. Do you remember Apple Plus?
Yeah.
That I recommend because I was very moved by it because it shows how he did a routine for like 15 years that no one really got, but he kept doing it. And then all of a sudden he was the biggest comedian in the world, and then he just ended it. It was like funny. He went woo, and he had like 5 years, and then he ended the comedian part.
Like, all right.
He's like, I've done it. I've done the thing. It was really, really interesting. So really, sorry, I don't want to spill the beans. I mean, that's not a new story, but
no, this is
really cool.
is like exactly. I like talking about all this stuff.
Wait, Kev Burns Jr., you fixed Steve Martin's bicycle in college? Holy crap!
What?
Was he nice?
Can anyone what's that word? Cooperate? How do you say that?
Cooperate?
I
don't know.
Whoa!
Can anybody
cooperate? Can cooperate?
Listen, all right. I did it on purpose. It was a
Little
joke.
brothers can cooperate.
Little brother.
He came into your bike shop. His seat wouldn't go down. Oh, you had to hit it with a hammer and knock the rust loose or something? I don't know. Well,
I believe you.
We believe you. Kev Burns Jr. is one of
gosh,
my earliest subscribers. So
he's been
thanks,
with us
Kev
for
Burns
a
Jr.
long time. He's been in the dungeon a long time.
Stuck in the dungeon.
So, Grandma, you have one more call.
One more call. I'm gonna do it.
And then you also have scary stories that maybe we'll just have to wait for next time.
We might have to wait for another time to do the scary story, unless Kit wants to do a scary story or watch me do one. I don't know.
Kit, do you know what scary stories are? It's okay if you don't.
I can't.
Okay.
Well,
Grandma, how about you do the call? Okay,
yeah.
Just do the call.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma and Kit. I was wondering, what's your opinion on getting a PhD in neuroscience? Thank you.
Always with the
so
neuroscience.
I think this is the thing. People are just like, I'm in.
Yep.
I'm in with the stuff. I'm down with the sickness. Ooh,
Yeah, I think it's funny because earlier it was funny. Yeah. What is that called in comedy? Like a
callback?
Like a callback?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just did it with the little brother.
Yeah, I sure did.
Well, I talked about it earlier on the stream because I kept bringing up someone in the beginning of the stream was like, "Hey, I'm almost done with my PhD in in neuroscience," and then I just kept. Yeah. My opinion is that we probably need more neuroscientists. I mean,
yeah.
Who even knows what's going on up there? I don't.
It's a worthy pursuit. All kinds of tubes and smush, and then electricity.
Yeah.
That's what the brain is.
It's also called a running joke.
Oh, it is?
Running joke.
For a callback running joke, yeah. Someone in the chat,
Oh yeah, they asked if I was.
Lindell said.
They asked if I was hiring. That's what it was. Am I hiring a neuroscientist? And I was like for what? I feel like I said something kind of rude. Like, why would I hire a neuroscientist? And then I felt like I was like, no, neuroscientists are great. Yeah, it became a whole thing.
Yeah.
That's
hire like a freelance neuroscientist just to do some dabbling on the side.
I'm a neuroscientist for hire. Yeah.
Freelance.
Maybe there are some. Someone's laughing right now. Like that's me. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So, Grandma,
what's scary? I'm in for a scary. Scary.
But who am I supposed to do it to? Not to Kit. So who asked for it?
You've got 3.
I can't do 3. I can only do 1.
So,
you have to give back the points to.
The first one was Misty. The second one was Skit Kits, and then the third one was What Evil, that just happened. What Evil just did it.
I think I gotta go with Misty and just do the first and then sorry Skit Kits, sorry What Evil, we'll do you another time, but I can't waste precious time on scary stories when I have Kit here.
Okay.
But I can do. Oh, Misty! What the hell are you doing, you weirdo? Going to a wedding? Don't know what color to wear? Oh, you never know what to wear at all. You buy blue maple syrup like some kind of weird breakfast pervert. You crazy guy. You big lovable hunk. You eat weird food, and I'm running out of steam here. Oh my gosh! Oh, you're a bad baby, and I hate you. Wow, that got really bad.
I feel like me and Kit were watching like 2 cats that were just kind of like.
I know. You kept cutting over it. It was distracting.
Oh, sorry, that messed with your flow.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Tom does it best because he does a voice change, and all I get is like some reverb.
Yeah, I can do a thing and
yeah,
or a
That's cool. That's...
Well, he has a voice changer. You don't have to do it all natural.
Here's a dorky.
I'm trying to mimic. I'm trying to copy.
Here's a dorky technical question: do you use software voice changing, or do you use a piece of hardware?
Hardware, yeah.
I use a hardware as well.
I love VT3.
That's what I have.
Yeah, the VT4.
No, kiss again. Kiss again.
How many times is that?
I've got my VT3 right here. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah. The new one, the like VT4 or something, doesn't it can't do it. It doesn't do what it's supposed to.
Yeah. I remember when I was looking at this one, the new one came out, and I read about it. People were like, "No, not good." And I'm like, "Okay, I got to get one of the older one because, like,
I think I have somewhere on my shelf. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
It's okay. No, go for it. Interrupt. Do whatever.
I think I have a like not saran wrapped, like a bubble wrapped VT3 that I bought off eBay because they don't make them anymore. And that's how I do Edna's voice. And so I was like, I mean, what if it breaks? I need another one. So it's just like somewhere over there.
It's a fantastic tool.
That's a good idea.
I've never gotten into the software things. It's too frustrating to me to just kind of have settings in an app thing, and I don't know. I like the knobs or
I've done
the
a
sliders.
little bit.
Yeah.
There's the VST plugin type stuff, but I use those mostly for things that I don't have to do as much I don't ever really do on the fly. Like I think I have one where I can make myself sound muffled.
Whoa, you freaked me out for a second. I'm like, what's happening in the stream?
Like if I got you on speakerphone and I'm on the other side of the room. You know, I want to like that kind of. Ooh, sorry. So that's software, but I don't do that like on the fly as much. I don't have to switch between. I like the button presses for if I'm you know if I'm this voice and then I'm this voice and you can hop between everything much easier. Yeah.
Cool.
And I think pressing the button, I don't know if you find this for you, but I think like pressing the button is like a cue of like I'm a different voice now.
Yeah, the tactility is feedback, and feedback is it makes your body feel ready.
Tom, are you going to show off your button?
My what button?
You have your custom button.
Oh, right, yeah. So, do you know how the VT3 has a what's it called, a bypass or a pedal? Sorry, a pedal port. Oh bother! He's a streamer. I don't know if you've seen. He builds stuff and stuff. He 3D printed this custom button for me. It says "toot" on it. But
it's just a big old
fat button,
so it's really easy to press. So
I don't have to like hunt down the button. I can just I put it right under my space bar, so I can just tap it with my thumb
really easily when I'm doing my show and stuff. So
that's really cool, actually.
Yeah,
I never thought of that.
Yeah,
that's clever.
Yeah, it's a good way to kind of turn it off if you need to switch between like.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Yeah.
I use the bypass a lot.
Yeah, it's just turn it off. Turn it off. No. Well, so it's getting really late. Grandma, the only thing that's undone is hunks.
Hunks.
So either we could say goodbye and do hunks, or you could hang out and see what hunks are about. Kit, do you want to see?
We could do some quick hunks.
I'm a little scared, but I'm good. I'm good for hunks. Let's finish it out. Let's round it.
Yeah.
Round it out.
Let's round it out.
Well,
I'm here.
What? What?
Well, so the idea is that and I also like it. Hunks are going to be different because I used to get so these are AI generated hunks, and it's like it's the hunk that I get delivered to me that I get to like use. I get to use for a couple of weeks or something till they send me a new one. Okay. But so
use.
Yeah, I get to. What of it? I use it all up. But so AI used to be like Dolly 2 or whatever or 3. It was really janky. And now you can't get that anymore. And now it's not janky. So they're smoother hunks, and I don't want them to be smooth.
Do you want me to send you a link? Although if you already have the pictures.
No, I made some for this one, but
Wait, do you have a janky?
Later I'll send you some janky stuff. Yeah.
You can still access janky?
So this is like controversial, right? Like the AI art stuff. So people will get mad. I actually really liked the janky. I think there's like character almost. I thought it was so funny. Like the early Dolly stuff. I was actually like for fun trying to train AI to do. I have like I was like printing some of them and hanging them up because I thought they were so funny. Like I would spend like days and days and days trying to teach an AI how to like make a portrait, and they would study like thousands and thousands of portrait paintings, and then I would be like, all right, I would get my wife and I'd be like, let's see how it did, and it would just it would vomit this like something with like four eyes and like two hats, and I just thought it was so funny. Like it's trying its best. Oh, great little AI.
So anyway, such a proud AI daddy.
Yeah, so I feel like that stuff I think is great. I appreciate that. But anyway, let's see hunks.
Yeah, So we have the hunks. The chat names each hunk and then they vote on which hunk I get to take home. So that's the deal.
Is it time?
It's time for hunks. Hunk of the week. My knees are weak for this hunk of the week. Yeah. Get it going.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh, so this is hunk number 1. He looks so normal except for his zipper clothing and that strange little piece of cake in the foreground.
Oh my.
But he looks nice. So Kit, we had to decide that like I can't just put in hunk. Like I need to say like old. Like cuz I don't want to I'm not interested in like anything that's age inappropriate. But yeah,
okay,
so they're usually funnier. And then he usually gets nipples. So what do we think this hunk's name is?
What is this hunk's name?
And they're not real names. You have
Chat.
It's like
Dandrew, Shetzel, Dobulus,
Dandrew. Who said Dandrew?
Dandrew?
Fredward,
Fredward,
Marcus.
I mean, kids seem to like Dandrew, huh?
That was.
I like Dandrew.
Let's do Dandrew.
Okay, Brantimus got the name with the Dandrew.
He got like ripped swim gear around his neck or something. All right,
Okay.
What's hunk number 2? Oh, he's loving life. His teeth are not as nice as the last guy. Oh.
Brantru, Crunky, Glucifer. Glucifer.
I kind of like Glucifer.
Alfonso. Glucifer.
And they all have aviators, Kit. Did you notice?
I have seen. Well, I've only seen 2 so far, but yeah.
I don't know if Draw Goblin knows how to spell Glucifer. But...
I think that's a good name. I think he spelled it right.
All right, what's the last one we got here?
Yeah.
with the moist snack. Sorry,
yeah,
wet
that's
snack.
a real wet snack.
Oh my
god. His name is not gonna be
I don't know
Bean
why.
Daddy.
Someone said Henston.
Henston.
I thought
Cavernicus. Beanard. Blarco.
Beanard.
Danley. Fargle.
Someone said I hate it.
I hate it. I mean, a lot of people want Beanard. Beanard. B-A-N-A-R-D.
Beanard.
Sure. Or Beanard.
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 Maybe that's what you meant.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
Brantimus, could you put together a poll, please? To figure
I know,
out.
it's funky music, huh?
Did you make this?
No, it's from the Rap Master. It's got Dandrew, Glucifer, Beanard. Can't go that fast.
Dandrew.
Glucifer.
Or
Bernard.
The first time you did it quickly, it sounded like the Pokemon. Pokemon shows would name all the Pokemon. Come on, everybody! It's time to name all the hunks.
We got Dandrew, Boots for Bernard, then Charizard, and
Don't let.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all.
Don't let them poke you. Don't let these men poke you. The Pokemon.
But I'd like to be poked.
Dandrew seems nice.
I know, but
chat
never lets me have nice things. They let me have the jankiest one usually. But actually, I'm already seeing some of Beanard's skills, so I'm excited.
Bernard.
I think it's really impressive that he's eating the beans out of the can and the can isn't open.
Yes. Also, did you notice his hairline at the top? It's like, I feel like it's very strange.
What's strange about it?
I think there's hair underneath the glasses, and then there's no hair right above the glasses. So he has a patch of forehead hair.
There's just some weird stuff going on.
Like, Goblin, can you point out the hair, their hair right there?
Yes.
Wait, what's the reflection?
Yeah, what's the reflection?
Who is she?
It looks like we're in a... It actually kind of looks like a light box. Wow.
So,
well, I'll take him. I'll use him up.
Beanard.
Use him up like a magic eraser sponge. They'll be all smushed and white by the time I'm done with him.
She's brutal.
I am. I really rough up a hunk. Really use him up.
I'm glad I stuck around for the hunk segment. Also, this was super fun.
Yeah.
And I thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
I feel like I would thoroughly enjoy hanging out with you guys in real life.
Yeah. No,
I hope that we get to do that someday. That'd be fun.
Sure.
I very, very rarely leave my home. But if it ever worked out someday, that would be fun.
We have no idea where the hell you are, but
Maybe someday we'll just stumble upon you.
Just stumble upon on the street. Hey, it's the TikTok. It's the TikTok star. But yeah, this was tons of fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's been such nice kid. It really has. You exceeded my expectations because you're just such a great person. I knew it. I was a little nervous just because it's a little nervous doing a show with somebody you've never met before. But I was also like, but Kit is a kind person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like people to think.
Oh,
yeah.
You can't hide.
Part of why I haven't done as many guest streams as I used to is because I get so nervous when I do the guest streams because I want them to have a good time and I want them to I want everything to go perfectly and I don't want them to feel like they wasted their time if the phone calls didn't go well or whatever. But I had a ton of fun just being here. I'm not nervous at all. I was very just having fun hanging out. But yeah, I can imagine if we turned the tables, if I was in your shoes, I was always so nervous. With Tom, when you came on, I was nervous.
I was nervous too.
I want this to go well. Well, it was mutual.
I was very I don't know if I have the energy to do calls. I just lock up and I go, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. And I remember just being like, this isn't clicking in me, but I'm glad to be here, but I don't know how to do this. But then I just started drawing eventually, and that was my way of offering to the experience.
There were people there's been people who were even like, oh, I wish he would come back and draw the stuff. We actually kind of inspired us to do, I don't know if you ever saw him. We used
the animated bits
Adobe
you did?
Animator to do the robot voices a little bit. Because we're it was nice to put something to it. But yeah.
I get nervous too. I actually wasn't nervous having you on here for some reason. Maybe because it's Grandma's show. But like when I have guests on Cartoon Mess Live, I get really worked up because sometimes there's technical problems with microphones or on their end or whatever, and it's just like, or if their internet's not good, or I'm just like, what if the show drops out in the middle of and I'm just, or what if we just we freeze in the middle and I'm like, I'm not into this, and not that that's happened a lot, but there was a couple early guests I had where I was like, whoa, this person is this person runs at 10 times the speed my brain does. And I couldn't keep up with them. And it was really hard because I couldn't think.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
that like, what is it? Chemistry? Is that? I feel like that could be the word.
So what he's saying is you're nice and slow, and we can get a nice handle on
what
you.
a nice slow man. What a safe man.
Oh yeah. It
Well,
was an honor and a pleasure. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah. No, it was so lovely.
Well, thanks for being here, Grandma. Thank you for being you. And I know you've been having a hard time lately with sleep, and so I'm glad you able to do this. And
I rallied.
Yeah.
I made it happen.
Relax and enjoy the weekend. All right. Well,
I hope that you can sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
That's a weird way to say
I heard
that.
you were.
I meant it genuinely.
I heard you had a little sleep issues with insomnia, like with allergies or what have you.
Yeah, not quite. I don't know if it was quite insomnia. Just I've had a variety of medical things this past week.
I'm sorry. We're all in it. We're all in the sludge.
Sleep sucks, or not having sleep.
Yes,
sucks.
for sure.
And getting older is hard too.
Yeah.
Not to say
you're telling me.
Yes.
You're yeah.
Well,
thanks, guys. We'll have to.
All right.
If you ever want to, I guess I could DM you this, but if you guys ever want to hang out, not live sometime, let me know too.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go get a wet snack together.
Fantastic. All right.
Wet snack.
Thank
Let's
you,
all
everybody.
split a can of beans.
Thank you, everybody. Check out our Patreon or just follow us at the very least, so you don't forget who we were. But follow us, and we got a Patreon. You could subscribe to not have ads.
Whoa.
Thank you for the support. You're all very kind. Let's hit those credits.
Hey.
And we also are going to take a second to thank our Patreon and subscribers real quick once these
Tom worked very hard on fixing it.
yes, we had a issue where it didn't show all of the people, so here we go back to here. Oh my gosh, thank you to our patrons, thank you to our Twitch subscribers. Oh, look at all you here. Look at all these names. It's all of the supporters according to like before we streamed today. So there we go. That's it. That's the show. We got to figure out someone to raid really quick.
Super quick.
Jump. Yep, real super crazy quick. Whoa. I clicked the thing. So we got some options. Sharp balloons, open set.
Open set.
Yeah, we haven't raided open set in a while. Okay, let's raid open set. Open set is a subscriber of ours. Open set. There we go. We're gonna end the stream. All right. Well, we're about to raid open set. Thank you, Kit, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And all right, here we go. We're about to raid. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the love. I saw some of your wonderful comments. Good night. Here we go. Still on.